Hey, what's up, kids? Welcome to another episode of Legions Lounge, episode 117, where we talk about everything Mythic Legions. The entire year of Mythic Legions is what we're talking about tonight. And more. We're kind of winging it. It's kind of an AMA, kind of a look back, kind of a look forward, whatever comes up. You guys in the chat,
Hangout.
yeah, it's a hangout. Let us know what
Hang out in the lounge.
you want us to stop and talk about, things like that. You're your hosts. My name is Trevor16Shooter. On Instagram with me, as always, Bill Dranowski of the Door Clear, and Saint Nate
Ho ho ho!
of the Coroho Hona 4.
There you go.
Coroho
Very good.
Hona 4 on Instagram.
Uh,
Go check out Nate's shot today. He just put up a shot of the Mouse King in an amazingly well-scaled sled. Not to give it away.
it kind of looks like it.
Cool.
It's kind of big, but it works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a kind of a. It's it's a rat or a mouse, so
Yeah,
it's got to look kind of sized.
the scale sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Although
It's
the
with
reindeer is like,
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a big guy.
It works. Whatever.
How are you guys? How's it going?
Good, man. Yeah, I'm having some cider tonight, just straight cider, because it was a big party weekend.
Yeah.
in Wixom, Michigan.
Recovering.
Yes,
Mhm.
we had Friday night was the downtown. Our downtown has like one stoplight, but
Man,
the
that was
Wixom
ours
tree
too.
lighting. Was
Yeah.
it? Yeah, we had a
ours
beer
too.
tent and
See,
great
it's
band, and
it's exactly alike.
I know
Like
it's always
mirror
the case.
worlds.
And then we do an annual sub progressive. We had 6 houses,
Nice.
so technically you go to each house for an hour. We all serve our own Christmas related cocktail, have hors
Mhm.
d'oeuvres, and then move on to the next house. So,
Mhm.
and it's getting to be that point where I'm kind of getting up there in age, and every house is something different. So you're drinking a tequila drink, a vodka drink,
Oh.
a rum drink,
Yeah.
a whiskey drink,
Drink a vodka
and
drink.
they're all
Drink a
colorful
whiskey
and
drink.
fruity and
Drink a
all this
cider
stuff. And
drink.
it's just like,
Drink I'm sorry.
you're on tonight, man. But so, yeah, I was about ready to pour a cocktail. I'm like, no, not there yet. Not ready yet.
Yeah, made rather merry myself on Saturday a little bit.
Did
Had
ya?
a couple people over, so yeah,
Nice.
it was
Yeah, 'tis the season.
yeah, it's some old fashions
Mm.
pouring, but it was all the same stuff. I can't mix things, man. It's
Yeah,
not
it
good.
was just
like
it was too much. Plus, we're doing shots, and one house has the shot ski. You know what
Exactly.
those are? Bill, you probably knows what a shot ski is, right?
No.
The people take like an old ski,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
put
Okay,
shot
yeah.
glasses on it, like
Yeah.
magnet, and then like what, 4 or 5 people lift it up at the same time and do a shot. So it's like and beers in
Yeah.
between. It's just like, oh man, yeah, too much.
that's fun. The whole house to house thing.
It was a good
That's
time.
really cool,
Yeah, it is fun.
And
Good
we know a
neighbors.
few of our
Lucky to
neighbors,
have
but
good neighbors.
Yeah, they're not. It's not like we're not that tight, and different ages and things like that. So
Yeah.
but
Well,
that's
I'm
cool.
definitely the old one in the group. So, but I'm hanging in there.
We went to Snowport, which is a little section of South Boston, of the seaport area of South Boston, where every year they have all these. It's like this little contained shopping area outdoors, and they have all these small businesses just with little booths, these little cute little booths.
Cool.
And then there's like a food area where there's all these like local food vendors and stuff, and so there's everything from like people selling ornaments, people selling different food things like cheeses, people selling crafts,
Nice.
so it was fun. It was packed. It was yesterday afternoon. It was really packed, but it was
Was it
fun.
cold?
It was cool.
That's like
We got
in
some hot
Cold as
sauce.
heck here.
Boston
It was bearable. It was like it's actually a pretty decent day to be there. Like it was cold, but like
Yeah,
it wasn't terribly windy, and even though pretty much on the
that
water.
makes
But
all the difference. Yeah, nice.
yeah, it was fairly comfortable. My daughter was complaining she was cold, but we got her some hot chocolate, and
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
did you pick up anything interesting?
I got a hot sauce for myself. Actually, that's about all I bought.
Okay.
And it
Haven't
had
had
some,
enough of hot sauce yet?
What's that?
Haven't had enough of hot sauce yet?
I'm like all out. Like I ran out of my favorite one. I got to reorder that. Like
Nice.
I'm like kind of all out of hot sauce, and I don't really like. I brought home the Red Death, and I don't. I turns out I don't like it. It's too. It tastes burnt. It has like a
It's too
burnt
much.
taste to it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
There's a place like that in Bryant Park too, in the city, that they have these little booth. Everybody's got a little booth,
Yep.
It's kind of a little store, like a real
Yeah.
tiny,
Little
like,
shop
kind of
with an
thing.
open front, and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
they're
so
all in a
cool,
row.
man. Yep,
Love it.
it's
Nice.
so cool, right in the middle of the city. It's great. Got to do that. I mean, there's people like they're jaded around here. It's like it's too crowded. I'm like, it's fun. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. You know, you go to the
Yeah,
city,
grab a
it's
beer
crazy.
and walk
you know what
around
I mean?
and grab some hot
Yeah.
cocoa and
Yeah. Get out of your
It's the
house
same
and
thing with
off
the
your
tree.
phone.
It's madness around the tree. It's madness around Rockefeller Center, but it's kind of part
Yeah.
of the fun. Like, you know, it's
Right.
it's annoying trying to get there through the crowds, but like once you get there, it's fun. It's good. Yeah, we're getting up there, man. I can't believe we're already in December.
I know, it's nuts.
Insane. But that's why we're doing our year in review type of thing. All right, Nate, who we got in the chat so we can get this?
Who do we got? We are up at the top with Pickle D. He says, "Have a great show." He will watch it tomorrow.
Pickle D's asleep by now, I'm sure.
Yeah. Freaks Figures. Kirby, going to be a hot one tonight, he says. Speaking of hot ones. Recon, Blake. It's always nice to hang with you all in the lounge. Cheers, my friend.
Blake.
James Studio Samudio. Rob Zamora's with us. Slinky G13. What's up? Clouds here. Blurred Concepts. A much needed lounge night. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Very, very well said.
Hope you're feeling better.
Oh, man. Yeah, I hope she is too.
Oh, yeah.
Where am I? Was it Tom? What's up, Tom? Mike Casper.
Tom?
Ryan Click. Well, howdy do, frienderinos. Paul Morales. Let's see. Freaks Figures. Jesse Marshall. Jay Vorkin. Jeremy Govier. William Husted. Oh, his FedEx package went to California on its way from Ohio to Michigan. So it went from Ohio to California back to Michigan. What the hell?
FedEx is...
They are so jacked.
I'll reserve my swearing, but they are a mess, man. They are a mess.
Omar is here. Tanya McCoy. Curtis Ackerman. What's up, Curtis?
Hey, got a little giveaway from Curtis tonight.
Collier. I'm guessing that's our Collier friend. Kevin McCoy. Darla's here. Jen. Jonathan Hedgehog. Milky IQ. That, I think, is a new one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't recognize that icon. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Yeah. Welcome, Milky. Alex Lowstacks here. What's up, Alex? He was
Alex.
on,
yeah, that was great.
Shooting the Shelf last night. Cincy John's here. What's up, Cincy? David Williams is here. Twizzler, what's up? Charlie Squared. 77 T John. Dangerous Dusty Lee.
Dangerous Dusty Lee.
Jordan Wholesome Warlock. What is going on with a bunch of Purple Hearts? Texas 1911. Birds in Boxes. Hey, hey. Dub 3. Low Fidelity Customs. Josh V. Or Josh 7. Maybe it is. 5073. Legends Collectors 1321. Carver Customs. What's up, Brian? Mike Carter, Brick something, ho ho ho, indeed, he says. Amir Kaspar. Didn't we say Mike Casper already?
We did. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of some copycat things going on here.
JD Gibson, Drow Taylor, Brett is with us. El Tidy Medicine Bag, Mark R. Low Fidelity Customs. Let's see. Captain McKay Random.
Yeah, Captain.
Brian Carr. Heinrich Hoffman.
I gotta hold on. So Captain McKay just did a great stop motion with Scaphoid. Did you guys see that?
Oh, yes. That was super cool.
Oh, man.
Really
check it
well
out.
done,
it's
man.
Really, really good. Yeah.
That was super cool. Yeah. I'm glad you said that. RP Robinson, Eric LeBron Late Night is with us. Darth Piccolo, Big Greg, Terrence is here. Crom 316, Chris Sartori, Alberto Magana, Brain Explosions Customs, Ben Highwind.
That's Ben G, I'm pretty sure.
Freezing here, he says. Fate Hammer, Eric is what's going on. TD3 Trooper. Alec McLaughlin, and I'm going to roll back up to our good friend Kevin Boots. Good evening, fellow Legionnaires. Sit back, relax, and enjoy entertainment. Cheers, Kev.
Cheers. I got to re-up.
You're going to need a refill.
It's kind of a small pour. So.
And we got one more I wanted to bring up. Wyatt is with us currently. You guys
Wyatt.
on while I'm in the long due process of throwing away Legions back.
I
saw
was going to
that.
bring that up. I saw that post
Yes.
today. That
We're
so if
so
you're not
proud
on
of
the
you. Making a
Mythic
big
Enablers group,
Wyatt.
join the Mythic Enablers group.
Don't do it. Wait. I have an important reason why you shouldn't do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh. Now he's gonna be.
Stop!
I really
Oh.
He's like, it's
Wait!
already in the trash.
don't. No. Yeah, we got to talk,
you find
man.
it
Like
liberating.
I would have. I'm not trying to invite myself on the Enablers, but that would be my topic of discussion if I was on the Enablers because, I have that same phobia.
What's up,
of hangout
Schmerbs?
boxes, especially Mythic Legions boxes.
Jesus. Damn it, Bill. Well, I did mention this to I know Trevor, you were standing there, but to Jeremy when we were at the Legions Con about it'd be nice to have some sort of record of what card backs came with what figures. Just in case you ever want, if you took them apart and you ever wanted to reassemble for whatever reason. But that's all I want to do is just keep one of every card back, and then the inserts with the BIOS. But
Yeah, I mean that's going to be by
plastics.
wave.
Fine.
I mean it's gotten more complex now because of the special,
Right, the
releases
one-off
and things
things.
like that have
Yeah.
special cards and things. But
And it's always been that they'll do like a main wave, like maybe like Aether wave, and then there'll be a wave in between, and that'll get the Aether back, the card back
Yeah.
with the Aether figures on it. So it would be it
It's
wouldn't
there's
be too
more than you
complicated,
think,
I think, to actually put the list together. It's just hard to like keep track of on the fly. But once you have
Right.
that list, I think, and then you just update it as it goes.
yeah,
Kirby,
this is the
get
kind
on
of
that.
thing
Put
that
together an
like
app.
this is the kind of thing that I thought like maybe should be in the 10-year book, but it's almost like that's getting to a point where and this is something I propose and something, whatever. I'd love to do down the line is do that kind of Pixel Dan book style book or one of the Star Wars books where they look like if you look at the bottom of the Luke, you could tell where it came from, if it came from Korea, if it had the light brown hair, if it had the brown hair, you know what I mean? There's a few things within this line now. It's gotten a little more there's reissues and things that the colors are slightly different on the reissue of an all-star version of a figure or whatever like
or a
that.
spear.
But that's the kind of stuff that belongs in something like that, which I think
agree.
eventually down the line, I would love to, but I don't know if I have time. But like somebody will do, and
more
that'll be cool.
comprehensive
So,
kind of book.
Yeah,
Yeah, Generation Joe with a $10 super chat. Thank you. We should just normalize buying and selling figures without packaging. I buy figs without boxes on eBay occasionally. Doesn't diminish the experience. If anything, it's better.
yeah.
Like one of the things I love about Glyos is they just come in a bag,
Right.
one little bag, and you just cut it open. And,
Yeah,
like,
so kinda
there's
nice.
something really
Let me-
nice about not having to cut away little things and like just like remove it from like just already out. It's nice.
But let me ask you, Bill, is there a value to not opening the bag with Glyos? Is it a sealed bag a thing or no? Have people gotten away from
there's
that?
there's not a big,
I have not
like,
seen a lot of that stuff on reselling like that.
there's not even there's a lot of Glyos that gets bought and sold, but there's not like a lot, like there's some older figures and stuff, but I don't really see it as there being a big market for like heavily collectible rare Glyos or something like that, because I think it's just because there's so many of them.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there is like people in it. There is a certain value to having it fresh in the bag or whatever. I mean, at least especially because it's complete. Sometimes
think when
sometimes
it's in
it'll
a
come with like 4 switch pins or something, and if you want it
Yeah,
complete,
yeah.
like, you need the
Yeah,
4
yeah.
switch pins, or I don't know. I don't care about that stuff, but like it's just very nice. Like just getting something in a bag like that.
I would also think that keeping them in a sealed bag is going to create that yellowing and deterioration faster than anything else. So, I mean, I have no problem cutting those open and opening them up. It would be nice. I mean, obviously, people want that package. I don't know. It's so stupid. Like it's the same thing with like when Apple products were coming out, and Steve Jobs was still around, and they really cared about the packaging and the opening
That
experience and
experience,
stuff.
Yeah.
All that, you'd throw all that shit out. Like, sometimes I would keep it to resell if I
I've
selling it,
kept
whatever.
my Nintendo boxes. I love a good Nintendo box and packaging and like all of
Yeah.
it, the smell of it, like
Very
everything about
nostalgic.
like a Nintendo. Man, it's like it's and they've kept it kind of consistent throughout all these years. Like something awesome about it. Oh, look at Ben says he puts a slice in one side of the bag, like a little slice to let it breathe the air, I guess.
Mm.
Okay.
That way
But
it's
leaves
not.
them in the bag. Okay. Interesting.
Huh.
I think probably just because he, like a lot of us, I have a ton that's in bags. It's just that I haven't gotten around to opening them yet. I buy so much Glyos. It's
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. I mean, I've kept a couple of. I still have like a second generation iPod with a box. It's a beautiful box. I mean,
nice.
they always did a great job of like
Yeah, they're
putting
like
packaging
real
around them. You know what I mean?
sturdy. Yeah.
Yeah. But the rest of it is just like, whatever.
Yep.
But I don't know, with toys, it's something else. I think it's a Hot Toys mentality for me because you have to keep Hot Toys packaging
Yeah,
because
that's a
first of all,
shared
it's a
exception.
shipping thing. You know what I mean? It's like if you do want to sell it, yeah, I mean, sure, you could pack them up. It's fine. You could wrap it up in bubble wrap. You could put the pieces in individual bags and stuff. It's fine. But
even the shippers,
it's almost
the brown
easier.
shipper boxes.
When it comes to Hot
worth
Toys,
something.
it's almost easier
it
to
is,
like keep
yeah.
the package and keep it organized in that. But when it's
Because God
like,
forbid something gets scratched, Hot Toys collectors are nuts, man. So I mean,
yeah,
all of us are nuts, but you know how it goes. But I do look at the amount of money I'm spending on a storage space to store those boxes,
Yeah.
and the diminishing returns on having those boxes for the Hot Toys is rapidly deteriorating right now. It's diminishing very quickly. It's not worth it really. But I don't know. I have a problem. So I definitely, in the next couple of years, I'm starting to get rid of some stuff, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to bite the bullet on a lot of packaging and stuff like that too. I did like what Joe Russo said. Like Joe would take the basic shell and he would stack all the basic shell and then label. Yeah. He said this on one of the episode. He would label the insert so he knew which insert it was for which figure, and then also stack the cards. You know what I mean? Like so you could just take a shell, which are all the same, put the card in it, and then find his.
Yeah.
I don't know how much room that saves. Honestly, doesn't seem like much. Doesn't seem like much, but I don't know.
But I think it'd be cool to have if you had a space where you could put up all the card backs, just almost like
that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Art
One
piece kind of a thing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do always keep a stack of these on hand. Like this is my favorite thing for just like
keeping parts
having
in
a figure. I'm opening up even when I like open up Glyos figures, I'll just throw them in here. Any figure, it's just the perfect size, and it's just so easy to like have the trays like that for popping and swapping. And although then I get to the point where I've literally not right now, but I've literally been at the point where there's been like 100 of those. No joke, 100 of those on the floor of this room, just full of parts. And I was very close to getting back to that after the Mouse King weekend where I was just popping and swapping like crazy. But I've since been able to clean that up.
Yeah, I don't know because I just did that shot with the Templars, and I had like a whole box filled with stuff. I got to go through, and I'm like, well, you said the same thing on that episode. I remember, like Joe was like, that's crazy, but but I was kind of like on Joe's side. I was like, ooh, hey, that's an interesting idea.
Look who
if you can keep it organized and like
joint,
be able to go find the one you want to find, right?
Dusty.
What'd you get, Dusty?
Yeah,
it's dangerous, Dusty Lee. Yeah, I want to know what you got. What did you get? What
do we think he got? What would Dusty get?
Dusty get as a hot
What's
toy?
he a fan of? And what came out recently?
He's a big. It's
Star Wars,
he's a
Marvel,
Star Wars guy, but I don't think he's like Star Wars that he would get like what hot toy came out.
Maybe a Vader.
Did they make any?
Might have been an older one. Maybe, who knows?
Maybe.
I want to know, Dusty. We know. Inquiring ones want to know.
Hot Toys didn't do any Lord of the Rings, did they?
Hot Toys does not do Lord of the Rings. No.
Yeah.
That's Wolverine. Wait. No.
I got Chrome Stormtrooper and an Iron Man. Oh, you got
two.
two.
Wow.
He's into the armors.
Cool.
Okay.
I always wanted an Iron Man, but that was satisfied with the with the
Mhm.
3-0 stuff. That was always like going back to the early days of the Hot Toys Marvel stuff was like I always wanted an Iron Man. They look so good.
Yeah, man. Super cool.
Yeah, Iron Mans
so many of
are
them.
wild figures. The die-cast figures are crazy, man. Like there's
Yeah.
so many parts. There's so much to put together. There's so many batteries. But you can get the, the what do they call them? The fusion reactor plugins, so that you can like have everything lit up through like a USB. It takes a little like work, but you can do it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but they're really. I never had one until like a few, maybe 5 years ago. I got my first one, and I was like, okay, I understand now. That's good.
Yeah, but the 3-0 stuff has kind of like satisfied that for me because I can have a collection of those,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah,
die
yeah.
cast as can be. They're crazy. They're so
Yep.
good.
Amazing.
I'm telling you, like I love 1/6, and there are certain things that I'll always keep in 1/6. Some of the stuff that you can't get, you know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
third party stuff that like the Watchmen figures. Like you're not gonna get this anywhere. Like a good Indiana Jones until I'm sure Hot Toys is gonna come out with a new Indiana Jones any day now.
Right.
But 1/12 is third parties, and I'm sure soon some legitimate. So I mean, well, you look at InArt. Look at InArt's 1/12. It's insane. Like those sculpts
Yeah.
for the
Oh, they're
Batman were nuts.
I know.
The Catwoman looks incredible. Like that's what I want. I want that level of detail in
a
1/12
Same.
because I don't really need the 1/6. I'm like I don't shoot it much anymore. It's a lot of work to shoot, and yeah, I would much rather have a good looking something you get a tight close up shot. Not Hot Toys level, obviously, but
Right.
close enough for
Yeah.
to
Do
look
great,
good.
like portraits type stuff. I know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jesse, and hi to
Hell yeah,
Thomas.
right?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Thomas? Thomas was busting. I got to shout out. We got a bunch of news. We kind of talked about the Toys for Tots. Did we talk about the Toys for Tots? No, we didn't.
No,
Hang on.
we have not talked
All
about
right,
that yet.
I'll get back to that. But Thomas and I know Hedgehog. I don't know Bill, Henrock, a couple other people all doing their part to push the Odious Kickstarter. Our friend Wade.
Yes,
Bill and I
congrats,
were on his
Wade.
live stream over the weekend on Saturday to kind of push the end. Kadeem Hardison hanging out with us. That dude's
Pharaoh
awesome.
Monch was on there.
Pharaoh Monch was on there after I got off. Pharaoh came on. I've
Really? I have
never
to
met him in
watch.
person. Like, I'm gonna have to yell at Wade because I want him to bring him over to me. He goes to Legions Con all the time. But Kadeem was hilarious, man. He was killing it.
Cool.
Yeah, shilling. Like
Yeah,
crazy.
congrats
That's great.
to Wade. He
That's
worked his
awesome.
ass off
I can't wait to get that.
to get that past the line, and it was down to the wire. It was like hours. Like
Yeah.
I don't think even going to bed the night before that I was 100% convinced that it was going to fund.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did I didn't even look. Did the other two open up or no?
Yeah, that was if
Stretch
it
goals?
funded those.
Yeah, that was contingent on that.
That was it. If they funded, those
okay.
will
I didn't know if it
eventually
was
make it
fun
on
and then
Big Bad.
beyond that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
awesome.
Ryan. A different world. Kadeem
Yeah,
Hardison. Yeah,
Kadeem,
Dwayne
yeah.
Wade. Dwayne Wade. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna fix my camera because I'm all jittery here. So keep talking. If you want to talk about the Toys for Tots, go ahead.
Yeah, speaking of
back.
congrats, so I think it might be a new record this year, $10,600 raised. So massive congrats first and thank you to Cullen and his family for spearheading that and shopping and wrapping and distributing.
Lot of
That's like
work.
such that's a massive undertaking. So huge thanks to those guys. And I mean, props to everybody who contributed prizes and bought raffle tickets and entered the drawings, and congrats to the winners. So that's great. I don't know if you've posted it this year, but I remember last year it was maybe close to $10,000 donated. But the way they shop and they get deals, somehow he calculated they got like $17,000
Right.
Yeah,
worth of
on the
toys,
retail
which is-
price of whatever
That's
they were
insane.
buying. Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
shop
Which-
sales and deals.
Yeah.
And,
Which again is a lot of work.
Yeah, you guys remember we did it a few years ago, kind of before the whole Cabal thing. Kind of, I think they did it the year before, but it was kind of like snowballed
Yeah.
after that, and they really made it a thing.
Mhm.
And we got like $1,400 or something just from the show in December or something like, or November, December, and just shopping for that stuff
Yeah.
and getting it there was a
And
lot
that's
of
like a
work.
tenth.
So $10,000. Yeah, shout out to Colin, man. He's a great MC. He did a great job. I won a couple things. I gave away some stuff too. But this is from Paul Zach. Blue Knight. Everybody was having fun with that in the chat when I won the Blue Knight.
That looks great.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's a Silver Knight painted blue, really cool. I actually won Jesse Arnold's koi, which is not what I was planning on giving away tonight. I have a koi, an extra koi, but we are giving away a koi, and we are giving away a set of Art by Ackerman brushes and a whole. So we're giving. Let me bring this up. We're bringing. We're gonna give away koi. And we're going to give away this right here. So it's not just the brushes. You get the Ackerman, the coveted Art by Ackerman t-shirt.
Nice.
And the even more coveted Art by Ackerman stickers, of course, because...
Then you can give the stickers a kiss if you want to reenact Trevor. And yeah, look at that.
Do that right there.
There it is.
Anytime you want,
could
just
do
put that sticker on something.
You could do it. His face
big
on this
smooch.
one is kind of almost like
It's kind of
positioned for
little.
that. You could just put
Yeah.
your face like right here, and you too.
Yeah. It's perfect.
So, also speaking of Coy and Curtis, he dropped his video explaining how to Dremel the head and shorten so that how the head kind of sticks up a little bit, and some people wish it was a little bit lower. So if you're into customizing, check out his video.
Cool. I'll have
It's
to
a
see
good
that.
one.
Schmerbs.
Yeah, Ryan, go check that out, man. He's great. It was a 20-hour stream.
I don't think it made it. I don't think the replay survived.
Oh, it didn't survive.
I think it was just too long of a replay. It didn't make it to
shoot.
YouTube. But who's really gonna watch the 24-hour replay?
Well,
Yeah,
we got to
but
talk, Dusty,
scrub
because
through
I have some stuff for sale. So if you want to talk, we'll talk. Yeah, it did snow Cabal. There you go. Absolutely. I know. Hey, man, I'm telling you, like Darla stickers, I'll be all over that. Come on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We need a Capes by Darla sticker. Exactly. Yeah.
It's a
He's got to
pen
share it. Yeah, he's got one with he and Darla, but it's he and Darla. So
Yeah, we need
I think
just
we
the
need
Darla.
I think next year we just need Darla stickers. So.
I got the little Santa ornaments
There's
that you
Henrock right
made
there.
sitting on my my desk. I look at and
Yeah.
fondly
Yep.
Every day. Those are so cute.
Yep. I stole the little dragon that they gave to my wife.
Nice. Love it.
She doesn't know yet. All right. Now that we've been talking for 29 minutes, let's start a we'll start a hashtag for the Art by Ackerman brushes and etc.
Hashtag
Give me-
pucker up.
Okay.
Mistletoe.
Wait. Mistletoe. Mistletoes. Here we go. Mistletoes.
Oh, there you go.
Mistletoes is the
It's a multi-layered joke.
Yes, that's good. I love
Kissing
it.
under the mistletoes.
It's meta upon meta. It's like Inception joke right there. That's what that is. Mistletoes. I don't even know if I spelled that right. I did, right? Yeah. Okay.
That works. Yep.
All right. Hashtag mistletoes for the Art by Ackerman set. You will get not only a set of the fantabulous sold out brushes, but 2 stickers, not 1, but 2 stickers of Curtis, and 2 different hairstyles as well. So that you gotta note that you got the top knot, you got the slick back over here, and then you get the shirt right there, Art by Ackerman right there. All right, we'll keep those going as we start to talk a little bit about the year in review. And we're not, oops, what did I do? I want to bring this up. There we go. We started the year. We kind of started the year with the with last year's Legions Con by them. They had shown these before, but they were actually out for sale. The Knights, the Armory Knights, went up for sale on the store.
Still
and then
available.
they announced. Yes, and there still are some available.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man. After you showing those the mice heads on the knights, which look great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Those
it's
are
more
perfect for that, for
it's
sure.
perfect because they have the jointed neck, so you need a little bit of a tilt on the neck to get the head kind of straight
Yes,
on there,
exactly
and it
why.
works
Yep.
perfectly. And you get any color you want. You want purple mice, you want red mice, you got it.
Red and green
there.
for Christmas.
Red's
So
perfect.
I
Yeah.
want to also mention something too about that swap. So you'll notice that the mice heads are loose when you put them on those knights, and typically most of the neck pegs, they are compatible with it. I just think things got a little large with the peg on the Mouse King. I'm guessing because they're sort of a half pop. They don't. They're the way the peg hole is on the mouse heads. It's not as deep and full of a hole.
Because there's
So-
a neck piece that they go on, and you have to have some room
Right,
to move
and
around. I think.
Yeah, and like it's more like to the
collar.
back. So I think they may have increased the size of the peg on the actual head unit piece, and so it's a little bit bigger. But if you do the heat and cool method, get a cup of hot water, get a cup of ice water, put the head in the hot water for a minute, and then move it over to the ice water for a minute, it actually will kind of reset the socket and it'll fit. It might still be slightly loose, but if you actually the true fixes, if you want to like really get it nice and tight, is to once you put it in that cold water, just give it a slight, very slight little pinch. So you're kind of squeezing it just ever so slightly, so that it kind of like pushes it back, pushes it down a little bit. So yeah, I should make a video at some point because I think it would be helpful for people. But
Yeah,
hopefully the explanation is pretty clear. You heat it and you cool it to kind of reset the socket.
Yep.
Yeah, or
absolutely.
like David Williams, this is what I usually do. Anyways, I'll just put like a piece of
Yeah.
tape or even just a slip of paper in there.
Yeah. Blue tack.
But some people like to have that nice true fit, and it is possible with these heads.
Yeah, you can do some key. I've been using Kiki's on the prototypes now, and Kiki's is working really well. I didn't think it would work. I mean that's resin, but I mean it's meant for plastic, so I think you could do that too. Yeah, or a piece of tape or a little bit of tack or something. The tack I don't love because it doesn't give you that full range all the time. So I don't know. There's different ways. I know at one point Curtis did a thing about using hot glue in it and then moving it around and keeping it moving, and then the hot glue kind of forms, a solid socket for the for the ball if you want to change the size of the things. But or that's basically for custom heads that don't quite fit and you don't want to put tack on or whatever. So but yeah, the heat and cool, there you go. Cloud says the heat and cool trick fixed my Valguard. There you go. Yep. Yeah, it's a good point. But they're up there. So January, we went to Toylanta. Well, at least they announced that they were going to Toylanta and came out with the first Toylanta exclusive, I believe, right? Yeah. I don't think they had even exclusive of theirs at Toylanta before this. So ATL 25, which turned out to be a pretty popular figure, man. And
Hell yeah,
this is
so badass.
really super cool. And every time I say super cool, in my head I have to say it like Mr. Allen, so I might just it's super cool, super cool. But he's great, and I know like Mark Calvo and a bunch of other people did some customs and I'm starting to do that. Like I'm gathering pieces. I bought a head from Bear Blaze to do some more like soldiers like this. I love it. I love like the sort of future real world Earth characters.
It's
so
badass.
cool.
Putting those arms on that torso was genius. I think that's just the
absolutely.
bare arms on that torso. I love that.
It's funny. I think I've told the story before, but when I got it, it was very cosmic, obviously, because it's got cosmic parts. So I put this figure, and again, sometimes Jeremy and I will talk prior to things, and sometimes it's just like, got to get this done. I put him in kind of like a futuristic. There were purple plants, and it was kind of an orangey sky, and some weird trees and stuff like that. And he's like, this is supposed to be like kind of Earth-based, like kind of military. Like I was like, all right, okay. So I had to do it again, but
Jungle.
he's great.
I like it.
Yeah, he's great. So that was that. We all got to know the surprise. Again, if you're getting the Mouse King as a public service announcement, do hide the surprise until after Christmas. It's just a thing. You know what I mean? Just be courteous. I know not everybody knows about it. There's going to be people who spoil it on reviews and things like that who don't understand the whole significance of it. It's just a toy. If it gets spoiled, it gets spoiled. But,
Right.
at least within our community and the cabal, don't be a douche. Just,
Right.
keep it.
Don't do it on
Somebody
purpose.
asks you, somebody says you want to see it, DM me or whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. But
Yeah, a lot of people. I've DM'd a ton of people with it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just like, just don't share it. That's all. And also don't
Yeah.
get super bent if it gets spoiled. Like, it happens.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's fun. It's a fun thing. It's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do a fun thing, and to make it fun for everyone, they're just trying to keep people from showing it off as soon as they get it, and that's nice. But you can't get mad at somebody who's not in on the rules and knows what's going on. So
Yeah. There are some people out there who are like specifically baiting people by showing
sure.
it, and that's just shitty.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, don't be that guy, and don't get upset at the guy who doesn't know, who accidentally shows it. But in the cabal, at least, we're all kind of cabal people here for the most part. Just chill
Be cool.
out. But we got after January. Here's January 4th, right here. We got the reveal of the surprise head in the Ghost of Christmas Past. So there you go. Some more of that. Some more of that. Some more of that. We got the night solicitation for the book. The book is coming. I know Jeremy's talked about this. It was out on the table. If you were an intern for a day, you get to kind of glimpse at it. It's really cool. Photos, whatever, but like there's lots of great stories and behind the scenes stuff too as well. So, but I just talked to Jeremy like a few weeks ago and just needed a few tweaks. It's a big deal. There's a lot of copy here that has to be edited, look through. You got to make sure spelling, just everything, like a book. It's a new thing, you know what I mean? And a book is something that they haven't done yet. So, you just got to relax.
Just like everything they've done. If it's taken longer, it's always been worth it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Hey guys, real quick. The theme is I got my first hot toy. Maverick says,
okay.
How's everybody going? It says, just want to
Mandalorian.
let you know I got my first hot toys. You guys recommended the Mandalorian. And that is an awesome figure.
That's a great
that
set.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
Very cool.
We could just do the 1 6-pack tonight if you want. We can bring it back.
Call up Tom and TJ.
We'll call Tom and TJ and we'll get them out here.
I was really hoping this book was going to be out though for Christmas, just because it would have been a perfect thing just to sit around while you're home on break, just flipping through.
Well, I was honestly hoping that it would be out for Legions Con, because I know a lot of people were talking about like, hey, will you sign my book or whatever? And like, I'm like sure that's going to be a lot of that happening. And whatever, it's fine. Bring it next year.
Yep.
Whatever. Get the guys to sign it, and it'll be worth the wait, man. It's so thick. It's a big damn book, man. So it's worth the time. And it's worth the money. Like that. That was a great deal. Silver Knights. Well, we've got the Silver Knights.
Awesome figure.
Also a great place to put mouse heads.
Yes,
Right?
Silver Knights are a fantastic place to put mouse heads for sure. If you don't want to, factionate them or make them. We got our Graveyard Skellies. That was cool. Let's move on here. I'm just gonna hit the highlights and stuff. That is, the Cosmic Character Packs, which a lot of people just got in hand in the last few weeks, were announced, put out there. These are also super cool.
Yeah, I haven't.
I love these, and yet I bought them and realized I don't have another Kragnar.
Kragnar, yeah.
I don't even know if I have another Thygar in this look. I do have a lot of grays. I got a lot of grays, so I'm good with that one. But these are cool. Did you guys like these?
Yeah, they're amazing. Like I said, I haven't really tinkered with them yet, but I opened them all up just to look at them, and big shout out to Eric Miller. This was one of his big first projects that came out that he did. So
Yep.
Super happy and excited for him, and I know he's
Mhm.
working on the next one. So
And he
Yep.
crushed these too. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
the snake heads. I'm looking forward to that snake body for this.
Mhm.
Like, this is great here. I love this, but I want. There was a comic book called Alien. God, it just went from my mind. Somebody's gonna help me with this. I know somebody. It was a Marvel comic. It was an epic comic. Alien Legions, and they had a snake kind of alien character that had the whole full like body of a snake, and human arms and human torso and stuff. And I want that
Cool.
for cosplay
Yeah,
for sure. Alien
Brick was
Legion,
on it.
Brick knows. Yep, Brick knows. But Brick and I we're always like it's age group.
Right.
All right, Silver Knight, and then I believe the next big thing, Necronominus, getting delivered. That was awesome.
Huge.
People got that in hand.
Speaking about worth the wait, that was
Hell yeah! Oh my
That
god,
was
amazing.
one of the few times I've ever completed a wave doing reviews, especially
Oh.
one of the bigger waves. Like I
Wow.
rarely ever
that was a
get to
big one.
everything because it takes a while, and by the time like I get, like I get to them, something else is coming.
Mhm.
Right.
But yeah, I was able. I don't know, just the timing of it was perfect, and I had a lot of time, and I was able to get through every single one. So I have the entire wave all
That's
reviewed.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. This and All Star 6, I still maintain two of the best waves
yet. Yeah.
so far. Yeah. Maybe it was great to get Necronominus. I mean, to complete the Horsemen,
Yeah.
to complete the Dark
Mhm.
Four, was cool. But I gotta say, I think All Star 6 kind of beats it. Just a little bit. I don't know. Your mileage may vary, but that was me.
We had
Um,
the surprise of the forehead
The-
sculptures, right?
Multiple.
Right.
So the first and maybe I don't know, maybe not the last time we're gonna get like a variant version in a figure, which is pretty
Mhm.
cool. And I think people were pretty cool with it. You know what I mean? Like I was expecting when I was told that like, oh boy, this is going to be one of those consternation things because people like Joe and I, and there are a lot of people who are aspire to be completists but are not necessarily completists, who feel like I've got to get everything. And it wasn't
If you've
too
gone
hard
back
to trade with people.
if you've gone back and collected the Kickstarter one figures, getting the 3 Necronominuses is not going to be a big
No.
deal, especially
No,
if you're
it's not.
okay with just having the 3 heads, and you can just get someone to just sell you the head or something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Elijah was a great
Gideon
and was a
Gideon
great
is
figure.
still like the figure to beat for me.
Gideon was amazing, and like
Incredible.
I got to tell you, Aetheron has never been my favorite faction. Although I ended up getting a Gideon from somebody in the Cabal. I forget who it was. I don't think it was Joe, but it was somebody. And maybe it was Joe. I don't know. Anyway, you were the first one. And he was cool. Like he was a really good figure. Like, and having that, I was like, okay, I'm liking this faction a little bit better. But man, that Gideon too, that is a
Amazing.
great figure, man.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, well, that kind of leads into this. I am going to try and get our poll out for the top 5. We do the top 5 every year. We'll probably do it in the new year. The actual reveal of your top 5, our top 5. We'll have some special guests and stuff like that. I don't think I can get it done by the 22nd if we do a show then. But I will have the form up. You can go and you'll be able to vote on your top 5. Might do it a little bit differently this year because we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot more lines. And there's just some stuff that are going to, are just going to beat out other things easily. So might try to make it a little more interesting. We'll see.
Cool.
But look for that on the Cabal this
Right
week.
on.
We got, I'm going to skip through these because there's your Gideon right there. Because, well, I mean, I guess I'll stop on them. We had the retailer wave.
Announced. Pre-order.
Yeah, announced. Which these are beautiful, man. I really like these. And usually I'm not like, I'll get the retailer wave stuff, but I'm not as big a fan of them normally. Although Monkey King was great too. Monkey King was great. Red
I've
Death,
been
I wasn't a big
messing
fan
around
of.
with Retail Monkey King lately, and yeah, that's a good one. People should get it.
I think these are going to be great. I really like these, and of course, there's Bestet and Anubis. Okay, stop giving me announcements. Yeah, I like the skin color on these things. I think they're really cool. Super cool. And then, of course, we got Frankenstein's creature, but this is Frankenstein's
Retail.
This is Monster, because I know they changed the name on the retail version.
Did they change it to Monster for this one?
Yeah, I believe that's what Jeremy said. I haven't seen the packaging, but I believe they changed it to Monster because this was more of the, film homage. More of a,
it's Frankenstein's Monster.
So it's Frankenstein's Monster. Yeah,
nice.
At least in name. I don't know if they
that.
changed the packaging or not. I'm not really sure, but that'd be cool if they did.
I mean, if they can change the colors, they can change.
Well,
the
actually,
word.
they'd have to because the packaging had. Well, if it comes in the same packaging, does it come in the same packaging?
Yeah, they usually do.
So.
And so,
yeah,
but they change the colors.
Yeah,
they always change the colors on the packaging.
Yes.
So,
right.
if they're changing that, they just change the word. Right?
You're right. Yep, they do change the coloring on the packaging, of course. But he's very cool. Looking forward to him. I really like the green. I didn't think I love Frankenstein's creature is one of my favorite figure obscuras. So
it's amazing.
Yeah. We also got the retail version of, the retail
continuing
version
the kind of haunted mansion color theme.
Which on its own, I was like, meh. I know Eric Miller. I'm not, I know people love the Haunted Mansion.
I'm a convert after going for my first time.
Are you really?
Year.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was like my favorite ride, and we went on it twice.
Really?
It was so good. Yeah.
Nice.
See, I went as a kid, and I remember
it might have been because it was
really cool,
100 degrees, and that was air conditioned. But
that definitely could enter into it. I went as a kid. Like I went to Disney World at like 3 years old, and I remember seeing that stuff and the Pepper's Ghost stuff where they're floating and all the Imagineering stuff that they did was amazing. I went before Star Wars Celebration a few years ago out in California to Disneyland, and it was cool. It was cool as a nostalgia thing, but I was like, okay. It's feeling a little dated, but I know people love it.
Yeah, it is.
I know people love
throwback.
that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nostalgia thing, and I get that. I totally get
It's a vibe.
Yeah. However, when Jeremy asked me to do this, I put them together, and I was like, oh, shit, these are really cool.
They do look great together.
This right here is sick. That's so cool, man. That is really, really
Talk
cool.
about a vibe. Yeah, that's awesome.
And I don't know what else they're going to be able to do in this. Like, I'm thinking maybe... I kind of like now at this point with these two, want to see like a continuation, like maybe with the zombies or something. I don't know. It's fun. Like it is fun. Like I don't know if they do Christmas Present, and they will.
Yeah.
Calm your jets. They're going to do Christmas Present.
But Trevor, you're telling me it's going to take 6 years instead of 5? I'm out.
That's right. Yeah. Give up. Just give up now. It's not worth it. It's all over. Christmas is probably going to end in a year anyway. They probably won't even have Christmas after next year. Yeah.
God.
Anyway.
Oh, this one's awesome.
Yeah. So we got
sneaking in a little Motu.
Yep. Got a little Motu tribute here. I forget what this is. What is this called? This the
Horde
Tusk.
Troopers. Or I forget the name of it. Shadow. No. What the heck is it?
Phantom Troopers. You were
Phantom.
close.
Oh, yeah.
You were close.
Yeah.
Phantom Troopers. Yeah, these guys are cool, man. Again, I was like, I'm not really the Motu stuff for me isn't really like top of my list usually. But these guys just look like. That's why I put them in a snow scene. They didn't even tell me if I could or not. I just did it because I'm like, these are snow tusk guys, man. I'm totally into that. So.
Snow Troopers.
Love the matte red and black. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very flat colors. Really cool. But I know people were very excited in Motu adjacent world for this.
I will say I have the same criticism for this figure as I have with some of the other Tusk bodies, and I think go back to the one with the accessories. I think every single tusk figure should have come with the circular piece that goes in the chest. Like that's like, to me, like you gotta have that thing in there. So if you want to just like strip it all down, because I know it's got the
This
other
piece right
one,
here. Right.
but I want the circle too. Like I feel
Oh,
like,
you want the circle in addition to this,
Yeah.
not just a thing for the chest. You want the circle
no,
in
the
the
circle
chest. Okay.
specifically, because it just feels like, you know, like, I don't know. I like the
Okay.
idea of having a row of all of them kind of like built out very similar.
Oh,
But-
team like. So you want one in red that will kind of like go along with the rest of the coloring and stuff like that. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. I mean, it's an easy paint job, but I know what you're saying. Like now you got to match that red, which is
and you got to
difficult-
find an extra one
Red.
somewhere, you
Right.
know,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
not being used on a figure.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got those
This
guys,
is-
and then
this is who
finally
I'm super excited for.
Oh,
we
this is
got
good.
Arden Scale
Vernalis?
Vernalis Arden Scale, I believe is the name.
Yeah,
This is
Vernalis,
cool.
yep.
I like this. Yeah.
Man, I can't wait for this.
So here's something I'm noticing right now is we're getting the knees on this, which
Yeah.
I don't think, maybe they're there on the hunter, but they're definitely not on the one that's already out, because that one has
Are they not?
that
Oh,
one
that's
has
taller.
the knees. No, that one has the
Yeah.
knees that are the it's the two part you know, greaves, I guess. I don't know what you'd call them in
that
this,
right?
but like
Mm.
but I'm wondering, maybe the hunter has these knees, but I feel like
So
this
you're
might be
saying
the first time we get.
Thraxian Scout. Oh
The
yeah,
Scout
they're
doesn't
taller.
No,
They're
no,
taller.
no. It's two part. Yeah, they're taller, but it is two parts. It is a two.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
The knee is part of the boot, but it's like
Right.
not. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a separate knee piece, but it's the boot match,
Right,
not
right,
the
right,
not
right,
the
right.
scaled knee. Just one of those things I've been
Um,
noticing more lately. Now that after Legions Con, and like you know, like having all of those
So-
figures with the knees.
I'm wondering, and this is of
So
course.
what about the hunter? Hold on.
I'm wondering, and of course, this is like a thing that I hear as soon as I stop taking pictures and people see them. Is like,
Yeah, the hunter has the knees.
okay,
The hunter has the scaled.
but that's
the scaled
brown.
knees.
That's painted
Brown.
brown, though.
Yeah,
So, yeah. But what I'm wondering is, like a regular, Cabal person, do the greens match? I can't answer that question. I think this is brighter.
It
is
looks brighter.
like
Lighter,
well,
lighter and brighter.
I know it's like, well, the photos look but it is. I believe it is brighter than the green of the Thraxian, so it's probably not going to match. So you're probably not going to pop these knees onto the Thraxian if you want that.
Well, you have a whole
but you
body
could
right here.
Do vice versa. So
You have the whole body
That's
right
true.
here. You know, it's.
yeah, minus the head, I guess.
But what I'm saying is, like, you could now pop the boots on that, whereas popping the boots on the Scout
Doing the
isn't
opposite.
quite the same as
he
popping
could have the
boots
boot. Yeah,
on
he could
this
have
guy.
the tall boots. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, I love this guy. I love bringing the snake people into Cosmic or into Mythic from Cosmic.
That's a good thing, Terrence.
Yeah, well, yeah, it wasn't the best terminology. I'm sorry, I apologize, but you're average.
They're irregular.
Not even average. It's not even average. It's just some people who are just like have to know. It's kind of like that's the way I look at it. Like I'm gonna buy, I don't know. Let's say, what do you buy? Like you buy like a T-shirt online or something like that, and you want it to match, like I don't know, a hoodie you got or something like that. Well, you're not going to know until you get it in hand. That's when you're going to know if it matches. And if you don't like it, you send it back, whatever.
Right.
It's just, you can't, it's not going to give you true color online. It's just, your monitors are different, brightness is different, colors are different. It's not going to happen. All right, so we got all that. This is the Cosmic line. Then, all right.
Yeah, big boy.
Those are the shots of that. Necronominus was not available at Zolocon, and ergo ipso facto, we got. I guess we're coming up on this. This is superseded the Beathir, but we got the legendary Barbarian, which still to this day is causing controversy and angst among people. Now, I will say, I understand people had a lot of chances to get this. I do see people in the Cabal saying, I never had a chance. I think Jeremy has already addressed that they were going to look into ways for people to for them to get more of these and people to get these in hand. I don't know what's happening with that. I haven't asked, so I don't, and I'm sure they'll announce it whenever there's something. But I think they realize that maybe they didn't end up with enough left at the end for the sale, anticipating that a lot of people had gotten them. They have to anticipate this literally a year in advance.
Yeah.
Right.
How
and we're
many
not
they're gonna
talking
sell of
like
these.
they didn't have like 100 left. They had like 1,000 left. Like
1,000.
there was like
Yeah.
1,000. Like this wasn't like some small number. So, it's
Correct.
and I think right now, I mean, I saw someone selling one in the Cabal for 65 shipped, I think, today. Like they're not rare. These are definitely not rare figures. There's a
people
ton
are
of them out
trading
there.
They're
People are
plentiful.
starting to already like move on and look for
Yeah.
other things. Not hard to get, not hard to trade
No.
for.
It's a time game. They are plentiful, and they had a lot of them at all the shows.
Yeah.
And I think at most of the shows they ended up taking away stock, even that they didn't really sell through them. I think
Right, they
San
didn't
Diego
sell
they
out
sold-
in every show. No,
I think San Diego
Shop
they
the
did, but
Curiosity, they didn't sell
No.
out.
Really? Wow.
Nope.
nope.
That surprised me.
I don't think Toy Lanta. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe a couple of the bigger shows they did, but they're out there. And here's the patience game where right immediately after this went on sale, they're up at $200. Hang on. I realize people want them. You want to get it in hand. You want to have it. Yada yada yada. If you really want it, give it until the beginning of next year, and like Bill said, there'll be people selling them for cost or who knows. Great figure though. Really,
Yeah.
I
And there's
love this figure.
It is awesome. Yeah.
There's a there's like Barbarian type figures that are going to be flooding once the
Yep.
once the
With new articulation too.
Yeah, once the what do you call it? The armory pre-builds come out. Like
That
there's
too,
gonna be a
yeah.
ton of like Barbarian type figures. So
Mm-hmm.
like I don't think this is gonna maintain that kind of like demand that
Right.
that hit right after that sellout. I think
Right.
it'll continue to be pretty easy to get. For
And
a
you
while,
know, I
'cause
mean,
there's
listen,
a ton.
Right. And you know that there's not there's reuse.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an exclusive
every-
head. You'll
yeah,
see this head
all these
again
parts.
in some form or fashion. So
Yep.
just hang on. You'll get it. All right. Now let's get on to the big thing, which it's hard to believe that this was March like of this year.
Yeah.
The Baratheer campaign. So the Baratheer kickoff and reveal special was 3/6/25, March 6th, 2025, earlier this year. And man, we got like reveals galore of the stretch goals. Sir Benegar,
That shield.
insane figure. Yeah, crazy cool.
Good.
And parts that we won't see again, like these pauldrons, correct? And I think the helmet were exclusive.
That's right. And the
Parts
Trevor
that we won't
Williams head.
which doesn't really look anything like me. I
It
thought it
kinda
had a
does.
beard.
When I
kinda
added the
does a little
goatee, it sure did.
It did, yeah. The goatee was great.
That's right. You added the goatee.
I got to tell you, I mean, I said this before, but I showed my wife because I'm like, this does. I'm like, who does this look like? She's like, is that you? I'm like, no, it's not me. But I'll take it. Screw it. I mean, I'll be a Knight of the Dragon. We got the Ashen Skeleton as a stretch goal, which was very cool.
Rad. Yeah.
This was a wild announcement. I still think this is going to be a wild day, and I know
Yeah,
I think Terrence has already put up like an event in the Cabal with a pending
wow.
date for a local pickup party, which is going to be
That sounds like
it's going to be
riot.
nuts.
hell yeah.
It's going to be nuts.
Can you imagine?
I know there's not a lot of people locally. I mean, there are a lot of people. I mean, you got New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, the whole tri-state area. You got
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania people from Philly and surrounding areas of Philly. But there are people I know who are driving from all over the place to pick this thing up. So it's going to be nuts. I kind of am scared for them. Because if you've been, well, actually, you know what?
They're gonna
At
be in their
that
new
point, they'll be
studio,
at the new
right?
place. So hopefully
Yeah.
there's more parking, because the parking there is, anybody who knows has been to Intern, not good. So hopefully, we won't be causing
says he
lines
won't be
around the
driving.
block for people with pickup. I'm gonna have to bring a trailer. I got so many of these things. I'm literally gonna have to put a trailer on my Jeep to pick these up. Yeah, that was cool. We got the burnt zombie, the ashen zombie. I love these, man. I mean, I know people were like, nah, right? I think they're cool as hell.
Oh, they're super cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, we
I'm
got a
looking
super
forward
chat
to
from
these.
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Don't know if you guys know, but my good buddy won one during a stream giveaway and gifted me it. It was great. Love that guy.
I do
Speaking
remember
of,
that, and I was going to get to that because
Yeah.
I just want to go through what we got and then get through like kind of like the stretch goals. There was a lot of talk online about, I don't know, after a few days, March 11th, it's only at 1,000. Are we ever going to hit these goals? The same thing with every Kickstarter that we ever go through. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. Great size comparison of the actual
that was so
box for
smart
the
of them
epic
to do
wings, the
that.
fire
Yeah.
breath, the Barathir dragon.
I love
Scary.
that.
This is scary. I may have to up the size of the and size comparison here with some Marvel
Crazy.
Legends, some McFarlane's.
Nuts.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. And yes, the coolest thing that I remember from this is, and I'm just gonna take this down for a minute. Like I've seen other people do this with some of the HasLabs and stuff like that. The channels that are more Hasbro centric or whatever. We just did it with multi-channel.
we're losing them.
I
think we're losing you,
Am I
Trevor.
back?
Nope.
Am I back?
Choppy. I
Am I
think
back?
so, maybe.
I think your audio's good. Your picture's
Okay.
a little wonky.
Am I okay now? No.
Little delay.
I don't know what happens in my neighborhood, but somehow at like 9 o'clock, people are like watching Netflix or something. I'm not really sure what's going on. That was no good.
No, you're good now, I think.
It's better.
Back. All right. Okay.
Pretty close.
Solid.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Tiny delay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what I was gonna say is like just the coordination between every channel, like every Mythic related channel, to put together a marathon on the final day was
Yeah.
insane. I mean, incredible, culminating with and by no means the I mean, Curtis did his 24 hours, I believe, or every
Yeah.
show.
Insane.
But we culminated it with a shooting the shelf / Legion's Lounge combo show, dual streams, and gave away not one, not two, but 3 dragons on that show. It just came about. Curtis said, let's give away a dragon. And we said, okay, let's go. And then we gave away another dragon after that. And we kept getting super chats and
the
donations
studio.
off screen, to PayPals and things like that from people like Big Dub and all of us. And it was nuts. And yes, at one point, Brian Carr won one of the dragons, and knowing that Rob just wasn't able to do it at the time, gave away his dragon to Rob, which is just, I mean, if there isn't like a better story of like what the
Oh, shoot.
There he goes.
He's really gone.
If there
Yeah.
wasn't a better story of what this community is about, then I don't know what it would be.
Yeah,
That's what
I think I don't know if all 3, but at least the other. I know the second one, or a second one. Curtis obviously would remember better, but the story that was connected with that was fantastic too. Very touching.
wild. I don't know where I
Yeah,
cut off.
You said the
I
if that
haven't
doesn't
heard.
minimize,
Yeah.
the sort of the cabal in this community.
Yeah, I mean, if there
Brian
isn't a better
giving that
story
drop.
about
Yeah.
like the giving nature of this community, like that's it. That's a very, it's a massively expensive thing to win. Probably one of the biggest prizes given away on any of these. Definitely one of the biggest prize, the biggest prize given away on one of these channels, Mythics related, and to give that away is an incredible thing. Hats off to Brian.
Yeah,
Very
that
cool.
night was unforgettable. Just trying to keep up with it. You and Jesse trying to get the math squared away, and
Yeah, we were like
mean,
a
we're
couple
trying
of
to
like
keep up with the
accountants
people who are-
backstage with the things. Like,
yeah,
like,
just trying
yeah.
to give props to. I mean, just my wife. I
Yeah.
remember going up later, and she's like, "What was going on down there? You guys were like nerding out like big time." It's like, oh my god, I can't even like describe it. It was amazing.
And the people who won, one of them, the woman, it was her birthday.
Yeah, remember? Yeah, something.
And the other one, what was the other story? The other story was somebody I think he had talked
Like a
to his
sister.
wife, and she was like, "Nah, we can't."
The universe does not want Trevor to share these touching stories. For
And well,
Oh. Maybe you need
It's
to
funny.
go back.
My story that night is we started that stuff off,
I don't know
and I
why.
remember I was like, all right, I'll throw in $100 to like get this thing, do a giveaway. And then I was like, guys, I gotta go. White Lotus
that's
season
right.
finale. My wife will kill me if I don't go watch that. And like,
Yes.
I had to bail.
I forgot about that.
And then it just kept escalating and escalating, and I had to like watch it on the read.
Hey, White Lotus is a damn good show, but man, sorry you missed it.
Yeah. That's just a funny quirk of that whole story, you know? Like a
Right?
funny
That
little
is. I totally
aspect of it.
forgot about that. Oh my god. Yeah, but I know the word got out to the studio, like, you guys got to tune in. So they all joined, and yeah,
Yep.
it was amazing. Like, that's one of, if not the highlight for me of 2025 was that night. It was incredible.
back
I
here,
think I
or
was
no?
gonna jump back on after. Yeah, I think you're back, Trevor.
You look good,
I was
look sharp.
I was gonna jump back on after, but it was too full. There were too many people in there.
Yeah, right.
It
Yeah.
was a full screen.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not me. Hang on. Damn it. No.
I mean, if we want to keep rolling, I know what I think kind of came after that.
Am
I
I
will-
back or no?
I think so.
I think you're back, Trevor.
Okay. So I'm showing mistletoes with one entry now because something happened and
Oh shit.
it quit, and I don't know why it wouldn't like.
It should regather all the ones, I think. No? I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
only
I've
got one
started
entry. How
them-
could that be?
I've started them
I wonder if it's because
after.
I left.
Yeah, it must be.
I got kicked off. All right.
You
Apologies. Put in
Do
your
over.
mistletoes one more time. I apologize.
Do it
Get
for
some entries
Curtis.
going here, and I'll draw. Do it for
You don't have
Curtis.
to. You don't have to yell at us, MJ. Jeez. Just kidding.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's like I really have to get the fiber optic next year, but whatever. Yeah, people start watching Netflix at 9:00 apparently. In my neighborhood.
The other thing I want to say about the dragon is how much fun the whole campaign was the whole way through.
Yes.
And just like, so, you kind of follow HasLabs, and like, I actually was in on the Razor Crest,
Me too.
which funded quickly, right? Like, so like, but like, I haven't really been in one where I've like been campaigning and really like pushing it and all that stuff. Obviously I got called a shill 1,000 times during that whole thing, but like just like being a part of that experience of like something I want so bad, and I want it to succeed, and like something big, and just like a big campaign like that was
for so many reasons too. I mean,
Yeah.
selfishly, obviously, but I just wanted it so bad for the studio.
Yep.
They did.
Yeah, I was actually just cleaning out my my laptop earlier today, and I found that digital button that I'd made that said "I backed the Bay."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We had them as our. We were using that as our.
Oh yeah, our avatar.
As our like our profile picture on Facebook.
Yeah, the studio did offer a full set of the dragons. So Jeremy got wind. I think Curtis made him actually like messaged him and said, "You got you got to tune in, see what's going on. We're giving away dragons here." And in the middle of that, the studio said, "We're going to add to that and give away a dragon," which was awesome.
And everybody, Stevie, Eric, Joe.
It was wild.
It
was wild.
Yeah, so many of them joined. It was amazing.
I can't hide that. I don't know why. Am I
here?
Hide the comment.
Yeah, that's
there
something's weird. All right, we got 61 entries in this. If everybody else wants to join, I had to take down the picture of it, but you get the art by Ackerman brushes, you get the art by Ackerman t-shirts, and most importantly, the 2 art by Ackerman stickers, with which you can make something like this, if you want.
Or you could make both Ackermans kiss each other.
Could do that.
I think
both stickers.
Both Curtises kiss each other.
Both Curtises, yes. Both.
I have a feeling Curtis
does
on
that. Curtis, like Max on Max. Anybody remember that?
I have a
probably
feeling
add
Curtis
some toes
does that
to
on a
those
regular, anyways.
Right. Probably. All right, here we go. As long as we're live and I'm here, let's draw this thing. Let's go. We got 63 entries, 138 people watching. I think we had 140 something watching. So take a second, hit the like, please. Appreciate it. Here we go. Good luck.
He said, Curtis
we're not
says
even
I-
past February. Hey, XX Queen, XX3169. Okay.
Well, that's a new name too. I don't recognize the name or the picture, so congrats. That's awesome.
Congrats. All right.
Curtis
You're gonna want to hit.
Love me some Curtis.
Exactly. You're gonna want to hit up Curtis or myself. I'll share it with Curtis if if you're not can't find him. But I mean, it's art by Ackerman. Find him. I think I have a couple people that are waiting for things. There is somebody that won a set of brushes that has not, or a calendar who has not DM'd me. So if you won or if you left, check the older shows.
Everybody's gonna have to go back, rewatch the last episode.
I know who they are, but I don't know how to get a hold of them because I know I know their name, their YouTube name, but I don't know their their other names. Yeah. All right, so let's jump back to this. I don't know why I took that off.
So Bayethir was April.
February. No, March and April. March to April. And we reached our goal. We had the Flame Night, which was insane. So cool.
I love that.
And I remember we unlocked the Flame Night. That was amazing.
And we unlocked everything.
Yeah.
And it almost hit. Was it? I forget what the number was, but it almost hit
4,
like another
000?
miles. I think it almost hit 5,000.
Oh yeah,
and
you're
they had. We wanted it to pass 5,000, but I was kind of like, I don't really want it to pass 5,000 because everybody's going to want to have another tier, and they don't have one, and then they're going to cry because there's no new tier.
Yeah,
right.
It was just shy of it, I think.
Yeah.
So we had at this point we had the Sir Benegar base figure unlocked, which didn't even come with like the cape and the shield and all that stuff. But we knew that was going to happen. We unlocked the full set on April 1st, and then it just kept going. It kept going, and then Bayethir's Fury was the final reveal, which I'm not even sure like they had ready to go.
No,
they
added
the paint
it.
was like
It's
kind
just
of like
mustard.
Yeah, the paint was a little
cake.
mustardy looking in the pictures because we didn't have pictures, and it looks beautiful obviously in person once we got professional pictures, and these are Brad's shots from the studio because they were painting stuff the day of. And obviously everything's going to look very solid when it comes from the factory, but cool, man. Like we got another Another figure out of that after hitting 4,000. Right? That was the 4,000 mark, I think, right?
I forget the numbers.
Yeah, look, it's
Oh,
Keith
that was
Lenon.
what it was. Oh,
Too
CJ.
shy.
All right.
Of
I know
course
where to
she
send
is.
those then. All right. I forgot about that. I was trying to search my memory and I thought I'd written it down or taken a screenshot. And for some reason, I don't have the screenshot here. So, okay. That's right. The Bear Terror statement. So, last chance to pre-order, storehorseman.com. That was, and when did we end this thing?
I forget what the
Sometime
date
in
was.
April.
Was it April
Yeah.
5th? Oh, final stretch. Here you go. So this was our telethon. Telethon. It's so funny. Like Jerry Lewis is hosting this thing. The PGG pre-show, Ostradamus Toys Clubhouse, 11 to 3. Let's Go Off-Road, 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. It's kind of normal. New to Mythic, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. On Sunday, Art by Ackerman, 11 to 3. Latin Legions, 3 to 7. And then the Just Shelf at Legions Lounge from 7 to 11. It's crazy, man. Like, have you ever seen anything like this? Never. It's crazy. It was wild. I mean, that's a fan-based thing. Nobody paid us for this stuff. The studio did not like say, hey, could you guys do this? We just did it. And they endorsed it. And it was awesome. It was great.
Yep. Again, hats off to Curtis for spearheading that endeavor.
Yep. Absolutely. Unlock Barathir's Fury, and that is it. It was April 6th. Here we go. Barathir Dragons, 4,962, just shy of the 5,000, which is what we were talking about, Bill. They didn't have anything ready for 5,000.
I'm glad it didn't hit 5. I mean, it would have been cool, but like, just the fallout from that, I think would have been just
if they didn't have anything ready for 5,000.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, 4,000 of the Fiery Breath set and almost 3,000 of the Epic Wings set, which a lot of people were like, I don't have room for that. I don't know if I'm going to use them. But I mean, to sell almost 3,000, we're talking about like HasLabs, and this is not a knock on Hasbro. Hasbro, huge company, huge properties, Star Wars, Marvel, etc., etc. They're like what 10, 12,000 sometimes their levels for hitting the goal for some of their HasLabs. I mean, this is almost 5,000. This is almost half of that for a line that has no media backup basically yet. I mean, we'll have a book coming, but amazing, incredible, really amazing. I'm gonna let you guys. I gotta run for a second here. I'm gonna let you guys take. Can one of you guys bring up the? I'll keep going while one of you guys brings up the Facebook page. Well, we did get a Figura Obscura tease on 4/19, and this was wild because, and some people guessed this from this graphic, which was to me was pretty amazing.
I forget Kevin or I forget who guessed it.
Kevin might have been one of them. Yeah, actually, Kevin Boots, our own Kevin Boots.
Yeah,
and indeed it was
beautiful, awesome Ganesha.
Yep, Ganesha, which is a fantastic figure.
Yeah,
I was surprised when I got this. I just kind of, I was like, I don't know. I mean, you know, they're worldwide, you know what I mean? So I'm like, but is the worldwide audience for them enough to support this? But I feel like, you know, within this country, and there's a lot of people that are, you know, of Indian descent and that are here. I'm like, is somebody going to get like this kind of deep cut of a god, and it's an actual active religion right now? Is that, are you like, you know, are you like,
and they made a toy out of it, you know?
Yeah, and they were conscious of that, you know what I mean? Which is cool.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
And you know, did their research, and then it's not going to insult anybody.
Yeah.
You know, they did a beautiful job with it, and it's great, and it's very. I mean, all the stuff that they do with Figura Obscura is very well researched, and it's a beautiful figure. And damn, I was surprised at the amount of people who have no connection. Like it was with Monkey King. Like people were like, Monkey King, what's Monkey King? You know what I mean? Another, you know, cultural icon. But I love the fact that this is bringing these things to people, and people are just like, this is cool. It's just a cool looking figure. And
it was a teaser, little teaser. Go back. It was a little teaser for the Christmas release. with the rat.
Yeah, with the rat. That's
Oh,
right.
right.
With his pet
That's
rat.
funny. Yep.
But man, this figure is awesome, man.
It's
And you
gorgeous.
could tell where they were going to go with his body type. You know, and I know people are still expecting the Ghost of Christmas, you know, present to maybe have this body type. We'll see. I don't know. This is just a gorgeous figure. The Soft Goods by CJ and Keith Flynn, amazing figure. I mean, this is unexpected, but definitely something that I would consider for figure of the year, man. It was a really
I
amazing
agree.
figure.
Yeah, it's up there for sure.
And the movement you got out of a figure this big and with this many pieces, you know what I mean? The movable ears, the movable trunk, the flexible front trunk, really, really well done. I love this figure. Incredible. Packaging, more beautiful packaging. I think this was Nate, or was this Tom too?
It might have been a team effort.
Combo.
Yeah,
seems
where
like
Nate does the rough and then Tom finishes.
Tolman, Nate. Yep. Packaging, beautiful. Yeah, I think that's Nate there. I'm pretty
love
sure.
the story too. It's awesome story.
Yeah, incredible. I want to see more, definitely, from that. Okay, we got that. We got that. Anybody bring that up yet? I just got to run for a second.
I can't. I shouldn't put mine up there because I've been messaging people with the secret piece, and my messages pop up, and I don't want. I don't want that to pop up while. I pull
Nate,
up
can
my
you bring it
Facebook.
up or no?
Let me give me a sec to do it.
Yeah, no worries.
Take me a minute to log in and all that.
And then, I mean, May 1st, which seems, it's not really early, but like this is when we usually start getting some things from what we're going to see at
it's pretty
Legions
normal.
Con. But we got a lot more this year, so it was stretched out for a few months. But we got the Revenant and the Warrior announced, which everybody's seen recently.
Yep.
And
A
then
lot
we
of great
got the
photos right
Tyrell.
now going around to these.
Yeah, a lot of people using these, and the Tyrell seems to be a very popular figure to shoot. For sure.
I actually
I
haven't
think
opened
I
the
love these.
Tyrell yet.
I love these figures. Might be, I don't know. I did like the Cosmic last year, the Cosmic 2-pack, but these might be my favorite Legions Con figures. They're really cool. How you doing, Nate?
It's getting there.
Okay.
You gotta scroll. Yeah, you gotta scroll.
Had to
back
log
a ton.
in, then I gotta get the
Yeah.
code, and then I gotta wait for that.
Oh, because you're just mostly on your phone on Facebook.
Yeah,
Oh, is that right?
always.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. Scrolling to May 16th. And again, we don't have to go through everything. We had Faden. So this was the first of the Infinite Legions figures that was announced. We got a lot of stuff here. What is Infinite Legions? And we got a lot of All-Star 6 stuff and Necronominus pictures and things like that. Live reveal special on 6/6/25. And lo and behold, the first Infinite Legions, a team up. Go ahead, Nate. You can, or Bill, you can talk about this.
Yeah, so this was, teased at Legions Con and then, fully revealed here. The pre-order went up and they not only had Fade-In, but they had Thanos 2. So you had that plus alternate looks to have a Sarvos, to have Eric's Evil Fade-In, which is it Evil Fade-In? I think it's called
Thanos.
Yeah, I think it's called Evil Fade-In.
Oh, is it on his? Okay.
Well, there's Thanos, there's Evil Fade-In, there's the Sarvos, and then there's Fade-In.
Right. You got it, Nate, or no?
Yeah, now I'm just scrolling to try and catch up to where you are. It's taking
This is we're about June 7th.
Yeah, I'm in October still, so
You got that head, the
I'll be right back.
Cosmic Legions-esque heads-up display, little head that's actually Glyos-sized head that is fitted for Glyos in there as well.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
then
super cool.
we ended the year here with them making this same style character scaled down into Glyos, so it kind of like reversed itself again. But yeah, was one of the big highlights for me. I'm, as everybody knows, a huge Glyos fan now, and yeah, just seeing this and seeing the alternate one. I ordered enough. I must have ordered 7. I ordered enough to have every look. So all the different head looks. But yeah, this is sweet. I'm excited for that.
Keep talking.
But I mean,
It's,
so this was an event. This was actually kind of sort of debuted at the 5 Points Fest / Toy Pizza Expo in Beacon, New York, which was a great show. It was raining the whole time, but it was still pretty cool because it was an outdoor event. Like part of it was outdoors, there were tents and stuff, but so yeah, the rain kind of sucked, but it was still pretty cool event.
And also they shared that video that Brad put together about the behind the scenes. I don't know if you mentioned that already, but that was super
I didn't,
cool.
but yeah.
God, this is taking forever. I'm like still in September.
Scrolling down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so. I don't know why it's taking forever to load.
Let's see who's in the chat over here. Let's see here. Sig says Chirel is their favorite. Oh, Anti-Faden. Yeah. Evil Faden was the original name, and Anti-Faden is what it is now. Anti-Faden.
So, what am I looking for? Like June-ish?
Yeah, June 7th, I think you said. Something like that. That's
I
when
say maybe like Einsamal wave is probably what I'm looking for.
Probably
What's
next,
coming up next.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Hang tight. I'm getting there.
Yeah, Tidy was at 5 Points Fest. That was fun. We got breakfast. Tidy, Ben, I think Everett, and Ben's wife. I think it was the 5 of us. We went and had breakfast before because it was like didn't start till noon or something like that, or 11. But that was a great breakfast.
That Brett, he gets around.
Yeah.
Good dude. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Oh, Trevor. Yeah, Trevor was there too. That's right.
This is like loads like two posts at a time. I don't know why it's so freaking slow for me.
Yeah, I hate Facebook. Finding something on Facebook, searching for something on Facebook. Oh yeah, and Steph was there. Yep. Steph was there. And of course, like, at the show, we saw
I got
people.
Oh,
Sorry.
geez,
there we go.
geez. All right,
All
good,
right.
because I'm only in August. Actually, it's
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you were talking about Shop the Curiosity, right?
5 Points Fest, yeah.
5 Points, right? Yeah. Rainy day, but cool, man. It was a really cool show for sure. Let's see where we got. We got fast.
So we were thinking Einsamal
Video.
might be next.
I believe that's probably right. There we go.
Yeah.
We got the teaser for Einsamal. Snow. I was very excited about this for photography reasons.
And seeing blood, that was crazy.
And blood, right? Yeah, people noticed that for sure. Lots of
Another
blood.
very fully realized wave.
Yeah, with a great story to accompany it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first time, not really. Well, we had Ashes of Agmendor, right? But was this first? What was Ashes?
What?
Ashes
was 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is we had Ashes of Agmendor with a story. This was more of a narrative story, like the Cosmics have been, which was really cool, and everybody seemed to really like that. So, I think we'd expect to see some more stuff like that. Great wave.
Amazing wave.
This guy, sleeper. I think he's going to be.
Oh, I can't wait for that guy. This whole wave's incredible.
Yep.
Yeah. This is probably one of the better reveal parties I was at. It was waiting in Travis Bowles swimming pool with a bunch of people.
That's right.
And a TV outside. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Also, I think people are sleeping in this guy, but I think he's going to be incredible in hand as well.
Another Eric Miller special.
Yep. Eric Miller paint.
So go back to him. Go back to
Yep.
the orc.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I could see? I could see a
Knees.
touring figure. That's a
Oh.
green orc. That's this, but a green orc.
Ah.
Well, I did pick up a frost orc sculpt from Eric at Legions Con,
Nice.
so I'm hoping that he kind of used the same paint. That he used
Oh, I
on
bet he
this.
did.
So it kind of matches.
Curtis likes
this-
it because it has Curtis story in it.
Right. Well, of course. Yes.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah, he got its
We did
tribute
get
figure.
the,
Along with
we did get
Darlow's mentioned.
a tribute
First-
figure. Curtis tribute figure, the mayor of Einsamal.
Our first imp scales.
Yep.
And a secondary Jesse.
Jesse. Yeah.
Speaking of Jesse, you know what? We got to do this other giveaway here. All right, let me take a screenshot of this. We got to give away a koi, man.
I'll be right back.
Yep. So let me. All right, we're gonna give away. Producer Nate, if you want to bring me back full screen or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Koi figure.
Awesome. Amazing figure.
Early release at Legions Con. Killer. If you haven't been there, you've seen everybody posting about it. Really amazing. Here he is live and in person with his mask on and a cape that I threw on there for him.
Oh, cool. What's the cape from?
That's actually
that,
the skirt from
Gaspar?
Gaspar's skirt
Oh,
there.
very
or
cool.
Cape? I guess it's cape. Gaspar's cape. So yeah, it just kind of matched
That-
the orange, so I threw it
that
out to
looks
see what
great.
it looked like. But
I love
yeah, not
that.
bad. So sans the cape, you can win this figure right now. We need a hashtag, Nate. We need a hashtag for
Koi.
hashtag.
It's too complicated, but I love the a fish who fishes for fish. But it's too
What is
complicated.
it?
A fish who fishes for fish.
How about
But that's too much.
one fish, two fish?
Cannibal?
Cannibal? What?
Because it's a fish that eats its own kind.
Yeah, the
yeah,
fish
one
who
fish.
fish. Something fishy. I'm gonna go with Curtis.
Oh,
I like
there you
something
go.
fishy. There,
All
we go. That's
right.
good. Something fishy. Something
Sushi.
fishy. Sushi is actually good too. I would have
That'd
gone
be
with that
funny.
too. All right, so here we go. Something fishy. Boom. Something fishy, and you will win a koi. Oh, Cloud. Very good. With
Nice.
the did somebody lead that in with the Monty Python? Fishy, 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 fish. Who went wherever
No,
I did go. No.
No,
Anybody
it's-
ever watch
came up with their own.
Monty Python? Meaning of Life? No, Meaning of Life. Nothing.
Over my head.
See, this is where we differ. You're not a
Yes.
Monty Python guy.
Nope, I'm actually not. And not that I'm not, that I dislike it. It's just I've never.
We're gonna
really
have to remedy
watched
that,
it.
man. We're gonna have to remedy that. You're
I'll
gonna have to
do
come
that.
out. You're gonna have to stay some extra days. Come to my house, kind of like
I'd
we
love
do
it.
with G. Like you're gonna have to come to my house.
Yes.
Everybody should come to my house and watch. We're gonna watch Monty Python: The Meaning of Life.
All right.
That's what
Outside,
we're
get
gonna
the outside screen up. That'd be
Yes,
fun.
Dave. Holy Grail was better, but yes, I understand. But I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with fish. Well, no, it does actually, because you could do a herring for cut down the mightiest tree.
You guys
in the
missed
forest.
a couple
Whee!
good
Oh, herring.
hashtag
Hashtags?
possibilities.
Oh,
One,
well, you weren't
'cause
here.
he's kind of a warrior, a bit of a barbarian of the sea. So
Okay.
you could call him the raw barbarian,
Oh, wow, that's
or
pretty
Rob
fish.
bar.
A fish who
That's
fishes
two.
for fish is not a fisherman; it's a fisher fish.
Fisher
Fish. Oh,
Fisher
there
fish.
you go. That would have worked.
The fish. Wait a minute. What was the Robin Williams movie? Fisher.
The
King?
Fisher King.
Yeah,
That's a
there we
good
go.
movie.
Could be.
That's
Yeah,
a
it was a
good
good movie.
movie.
I haven't seen
Damn
that.
good movie.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen The Meaning of Life?
I have not. I've seen the
Jesus.
Holy Grail.
How
Okay.
can I be on a podcast with you guys? Oh my god.
we will fix that.
Jesus.
Yeah, I never went
I
like
actually look
down.
forward to that.
I never went.
There you
down
go. Inhaled farts. I farted in the general direction.
Yes, I'm familiar
MJ
with that
knows where I'm
line.
talking. MJ and me got a thing too. Like we're in the chats. We're always kind of like on par for things too. How not to be? Oh my God! Wait a minute. I'm getting crazy now. Chem Pops. How not to be seen. That's awesome. That's a great deep cut right there. That's fantastic. All right. Anyway, something fishy. Keep them coming. We got 78 here. I mean, everybody wants to. There's 140 people here. Who doesn't
140,
want to win a
nice.
koi? Come on, it's free fish, man. Come on, what do you want? All right, we'll jump over here. I'll give you guys a few more minutes. But we got our Jesse tribute. Great wave. I'm small.
Yep.
Really cool wave.
Amazing. Amazing. I can't wait
Fun
for that
story. Fun reveal. Story going along with the reveal was really cool. And our first, imp scale
A
figures.
brand new body and a mid-year
Brand new
wave.
body. Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, and a
Just
mid-year wave.
incredible.
Actually, good call.
Just
Yeah.
the variety of scale is incredible.
Yep. And then
Then this, yeah.
we got the announcement of Mythic Legions, the role-playing game, which we over on Offworld podcast have been playing. We've been playing a Legion's Quest, which is not officially the Mythic Legions role-playing, and then we've been playing a sub-game, secondary game, with new characters, which is based on the Mythic Legions role-playing game in test versions. We're getting bits and pieces of new rules and things as we go along.
Yeah.
But we were able to play characters that are going to be character types in the game and things like that. So it's been a lot of fun, and we all
Tons
got
of
to
fun.
play at Legions Con in person. which
Highlight
was
of the show. Highlight of the
so
event
much
for
fun.
me.
Yeah. It was so
Yeah.
great.
So much fun. There is something I will tell you. Like, I know that they're gonna. So for those of you not in the know, there are online what do they call it? Online tabletop. What's the term? Jesus, I should know this.
I know.
Roll 20, D&D Beyond.
Right. The
They're
digital
online.
TTRPGs.
They're online portals to be able to play with your friends online, right, and have your stats and everything online, and that's great. But man, if you can find a bunch of people locally, and even if you can only play once a month, it's fun.
In person. Rolling
It's
real
fun in
dice.
person.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is going to be kind of based around playing with the figures on some of the final battle things, is going to be cool. Believe me, we've been playing online. It's been a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to play in person.
Yeah.
That one time. So it's still going to be great to play online. And there will be integrations with some online tabletop software. So
Yeah. And this figure, boy. Oh,
yep. Along with that,
Incredible.
debuting at San Diego Comic-Con 2025 was the Paladin and
cleric.
Cleric figure, which is seriously beautiful. Really beautiful soft goods. Will be available when the game comes up. So don't get crazy. You'll have a chance to get it.
And I would say to people, think about what happened with the Barbarian, right? Where if you got there at whatever time, so let's say it was 11 a.m. If you got there at 11 a.m., you had no problem getting the Barbarian. No problem whatsoever. And if you got there 20 minutes late, it was sold out. Like, prioritize, like if you want this figure, prioritize being there. Because we don't know. Like, we don't know if there's going to be a limited supply, if it's going to be, like, I don't think it's made to order. I think they've already run their supply, and they're going to have it, like, probably shipping relatively soon after.
Yeah.
Because it's already made. So,
Most likely. Yep.
just get there on time, right?
Yeah.
Like, obviously people work, people do this and that, but, like, you're going to have plenty of time to plan it out. If you can't do it, find a friend who can order you one. Like, there are ways to do this other than just waiting casually till later in the day and then and then being upset that you didn't get one.
Absolutely.
Like there are ways.
Well, one of the ways is to go on to Kickstarter right now and go to Four Horsemen, look up Mythic Legions or Four Horsemen, and follow the Kickstarter.
Yep.
And when
support
you
it.
follow the Kickstarter, you will
put your
get
email in.
you'll get an email that tells you when it's going live. I mean, if you're within the Cabal world, and this will obviously be telling you weeks in advance when it's actually going to go live. But yeah, like Bill said, like be ready. Be ready, be there, because these probably are already made. I don't know how many they're going to have. I don't know what the capacity is. I don't know what the parameters are around getting it, but it will be available in this form.
Yeah.
On the Kickstarter.
All we can do is speculate right now. Chem Pop is asking the Kickstarter is a pre-order. Yes, the Kickstarter is a pre-order, but this figure released earlier this year, and so it's feasible that this might be something that ships right away, because are they going to wait another year to do they're doing a standard version, the red version that they just revealed.
Right.
They're doing that standard version. That's going to be definitely a made to order pre-order, but this, we don't know. They said, it sounded like originally they said that this particular one might be more on the limited side because they've already made this figure. Now, I think this is just speculation. I think that this could end up being part of an early bird option where there's 1,000, 2,000, whatever units of an early bird. The first 1,000 people who back it and back this particular early bird option get this figure. That's kind of my expectation for this, which is what a lot of campaigns do. That they have an early bird option.
I would say that's probably a good guess. I don't know exactly, but yeah, I would say that's because I know, like you said, they've made this, and so if you want to get it, you got to be there. You know what I mean? And you got to get in on it quickly.
And who knows? Maybe it will be like we don't really know, but why like just assume it's why like you just got to, if you want something, you got to prioritize being there when it becomes available. That's all.
Correct. Yep. That's it. Yeah, and you can do this online. Like, you don't have to be at a show, to get it. So just make sure you're there online, and make sure you're following the game. When it goes live. You set an alarm for yourself, and you get up whatever time it is. I don't think they'll be starting this at midnight on any night. I mean, they're going to want to end it at a certain time, at a reasonable time of night. So we'll see. I'll be part of that, so we'll figure that out.
That'll be a fun one to follow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that that Einsamal Viking guy head sculpt.
Oh, the head sculpt. Oh, okay. I thought
yeah. That head sculpt is
Halvard
awesome.
is one of the fierce.
Sorry. Yeah, Halvard's amazing. I'm telling you that he's probably my favorite figure in that wave. No offense, Curtis or Jesse, but I really love. I think the imp scale is probably going to take over for that once I get it in hand. But as a prototype, he was annoying as hell. There's your guy. Okay, yeah. So we had Einsamal, and then we got a lot of Einsamal.
New Jersey Devil.
A lot of Einsamal.
Yeah, I guess stuff shipped, right? It was the Cosmic Wave ship.
Test shot sale. I always forgot about
this.
This is crazy.
That's right.
This was as close to some of the old sales as I remember.
Right.
Which was just like, there's only so many of these things available for each.
Check out.
It was get in, put something in your cart, and get the hell out, because you're going to miss it if you don't. Some people manage to get, 2 or 3. I think I managed to get 2 on one order, but I always go for the females, and they seem to be, less popular. So, but I'm okay with that because
that's cool, Bill.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a gift from the studio. They just sent me that.
Oh wow, that's
Diego
awesome.
just added it to my order.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
sweet.
I've been kind of saving it for Christmas, so it's time to pull it out now and get it out there.
Hanging on the tree. Yeah, test shot sales. So that was really, really fun. I think for most people it was fun. All right.
And there was
got?
There was a lot of stuff that lasted too. Like it wasn't.
There was.
Like, it wasn't. It wasn't like that much of a bloodbath. You know, like
No. Early on, I mean, always for the Dark Four and sort of the
Yeah, the
leaders
popular
of the
ones,
factions are always going to go fast. But yeah, there were some Legion builders and things like that that lasted for a little while. So August 22nd, we got the Figura Obscura, and I think it was Billy Beige who put this together pretty quickly. Not even
He
based on
always
this,
does.
but based on like it was less than this, right? It wasn't even this.
It's like the newspaper, like
It was like a
heading,
real. It was just like the heading
but-
of
yeah,
the newspaper, like
Crazy.
like the decor of the edge of the newspaper, and he deciphered that, which is pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, didn't he
And that-
find? Yeah, he found like the matching.
Yes, like graphics from
yeah.
from the almanac that came out. You know, I mean, that was talking about.
yeah, that was some impressive sleuthing for sure.
It was pretty good. Yeah, that was. I would say like I would think Bill is our our Sherlock Holmes here, but that was pretty good on Billy's part, I gotta say. And yeah, so we got the Jersey Devil, something that people have been talking about for a while and loving, and Hedgehog Action's favorite figure.
Yep.
And he finally got his shirt, and really cool.
It's-
I mean, our first
awesome.
double jointed figure, correct?
Yep.
The knees, yeah. So this is the lower, the legs are from
The
Windaji.
Windaji,
And-
yep.
Yeah, and then later on we get the upper half with the
With
Mouse King.
the Mouse King, right? Yep. So you basically between the Mouse King and the first. I mean, somebody put this in, more vulgar terms, but our first naked figure, which technically is true. But yeah, the first thing without kind of a waist piece, belt
a
piece
fully-
to kind of hide the
Yeah,
waist, joint.
unclothed, unarmored figure. Yep.
Right? Which is nice. Great figure, man. I really love this figure. I had no problem
Our
with the wings.
first
I know some
scripted
people had
too,
issues with the
right?
wings, but Steve Buscotti's doing a lot tonight. I don't know what's going on with the notifications. He's live or something.
Yeah, first cryptid.
First cryptid. Definitely not the last cryptid, but definitely our first cryptid for sure. And shout out to Brad doing all these videos and stuff for all these figures and stuff. Really,
Yeah,
it's
they were
really been
great.
a cool addition to a follow up to all the shots and images and stuff. Great. I love Brad. He's a good dude.
Yeah. Another great review by Bill.
Jersey Devils. Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Of all the all the Figura Obscuras. We had our we have our reveal parties in the
I did
morning.
4
that
this
Bill
year.
liked then. Yeah.
4 figures this year.
Yep.
Wow.
That's so much fun, man. To have that. I'm glad I'm part of it. I know people take things on. I'm kind of happy I jumped on the whole Figura Obscura reveal party thing because it is a lot of fun. I mean, we have all the people on from all the other shows and stuff like that usually here and there, but and then we send everybody over to Bill, and then everybody takes a look at what they bought, and then the when is my shipping notice coming notices started happening about an hour later.
Yeah.
And then
You went past the armory.
It was the
we
first
did?
reveal.
The
of
armory was
yeah.
revealed. Not this,
But
but the
keep going.
the gladiators
did we go down?
were revealed.
Oh yeah,
One-
yeah.
one more,
You're right.
right
You're right.
there.
You're right. Sorry. Yeah.
I also
yeah.
wanted to add that we'll get to it later. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, these.
Yep. I mean, this feels so fresh in memory that I forgot that this was revealed in September,
yeah.
So.
Yep.
So
And
yeah, September
obviously-
we got the reveal of the armory. I think fairly well received, man. I think people were pretty excited about it. I mean, there's a lot of options, and obviously Kirby's amazing app to put
Massive
together.
shout out to
your-
Kirby.
Super cool. Really, really amazing.
Yeah, I
Got to
can't-
be an
I'm
official thing next year or something. I don't know. I don't want to talk for them, but like it's got to be. It's amazing.
excited when they have their regular release of those.
Yeah,
Whenever that's gonna be.
which should come about the same time. So this armory, the Night Armory, came out in January, I believe, as a pre-order.
Yeah, that was the first thing we talked about in our recap, right?
Right. So we should probably expect to see these guys in
Early in the year.
early January, mid-January, somewhere in there up for pre-order. I would expect.
They'll be in stock. They were in stock last time.
Yeah. hmm That's true. They're not going to be pre-ordered. They're going to be in stock. That's true. All right. Let's go over. All right, we got our stream now. We got to do this. Here we go. Something fishy. We got 93 people, 141 people watching. 93 people. Your last chance to get in on a koi. Legions Con exclusive, kids. You can't get this
koi.
anywhere else except for eBay. 93. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. And again, shout out to Jesse. I won this.
Hey,
Oh,
Steph.
Steph. Nice. Congrats, Steph.
Classic Orkin
Good
win.
stuff.
Right? Another, yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
Hope you're feeling better, Steph. Steph was under the weather.
Oh, yeah?
Was
Under
she
the weather?
too?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
man.
Flu or something. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
congrats,
some,
Steph.
Some koi fish might help you feel a little better.
Yay, thanks. She
So there you
says.
go. All right,
Awesome.
then in September, this is a big one. This is a
Yeah,
big one.
first legacies.
First legacies, and of course, as everybody kind of predicted when, well, no, actually, well, I mean, they predicted we were going to get a 2.0, and then of course last year at Legions Con they showed us what it was going to be. But when the reveal came with all the stuff and the different helmets and things like that, people were very excited. First legacy figure, and you knew this was going to happen. I mean, Otho 2.0 had to happen, and fantastic. I love this figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
This has got to be one of my top. It's definitely my top 10, if not my top 5.
There's so many.
all time.
Yeah, it's
This
awesome.
so this the Paladin, those two are like right behind Gideon for me in terms of
I know
like
you love
figures
Gideon.
of the
I know,
year.
I
Just
get
like
it.
all
I
the
get it.
sculpture on Gideon, he just has so much more
Yeah, he's
unique
amazing.
sculpture all
Yep.
over.
He is amazing.
But that axe, man, that's such a great addition.
Yeah, the new weapons we're getting, man. Just, I mean, I was put some of the hammers in the figures when I did that shot the other day. Some of the Templar
Mhm.
Knights and the maces. And I'm
Yeah.
like, man, these
The
are
big
just
figure
so
for
much
weapons.
more.
Yeah.
Just in line. Like I understood where they were coming from at first, and boyish, but things have gotten so
Yeah. It's,
detailed. Even the belts. I mean, obviously, we all know the belt packs
Yeah.
were very popular just because of the details and all the belts, despite what Rob is saying about the buckle being on the wrong side. I'm like okay with that. I'm fine with it. I get it. But
Yeah.
like, man, they're so nice, and the weapons are so.
it's been a
incredible
great
now.
evolution. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pommel on this thing with the lion is amazing. It's beautiful. Yeah, it is an incredible evolution. And then this guy, which probably, arguably, the more popular of the two. Surprisingly, I really thought Otho was going to be it, but man, Urzok is.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Bill,
so much
you've been
so much new.
I mean,
well
people
that, and you've just been
love
showing off how
this
versatile it is.
figure.
Oh my god, yeah, this
absolutely.
thing is
Amazing.
it's like this is like the you know how Magnus's head was like the head you could put on anything? This is like the
Mhm.
body you can put with any head.
Yeah.
So Magnus's head on this should be the perfect
there you
figure,
go.
right?
The
Like,
ultimate, right? Magnus's head surpassed the Hawkeye.
This
Long hair
figure and the
Hawkeye.
Revenant, even though
Yeah.
the Revenant is like reused parts, and these are newer parts, obviously, but those two figures, like, you could just pop any head on those things and they look cool as hell.
Yeah.
They're totally metal.
Mhm.
I mean, this is
Mhm.
metal AF.
Look at
as
that.
the kids
And this
say.
is pretty close to the Revenant colors, so like you can
is.
mix and match between this and the
for
Revenant.
sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he is great. He is great.
Three
This
new
sculpt
heads.
especially.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
excites me to no
expressive.
end because I want
Big
more
time.
expressive faces.
Mhm.
Even this one is expressive compared to the stoic head that we got at
And
first.
and this is another one where I think like, maybe if they did a green orc builder this year, like maybe they could have some of the
oh
you
yeah,
know, the 3.0 parts mixed with some of this armor parts, like
right.
they could put together something with the new body. Like I think, it would be a killer.
Oh,
touring
they're gonna. I
figure.
mean, without the paint, they're gonna use this. For. I would love to see some more Fury Orcs or something like that too. Would
Yep.
be cool. Another different
Mhm.
Fury Orc or something. But
Mhm.
yeah, for sure. You're gonna see those, and I'm hoping we see some more human expressive heads. I would love some more of that stuff. Ox Crew, we finally got Ox Crew, which was
Yes.
arguably the best Cosmic Wave to date.
I
I've
think
loved a
I
lot of them, but this is really good. It's
A big
really-
Yeah.
leap forward for sure.
top to bottom, I kind of agree. Like
Yeah.
there's one, it's like
Overall.
Slog
Yeah.
is like a phenomenal. Like it's just like
Yeah.
something special. But like
Yeah.
across the
As
whole
a
wave, like this feels
Yeah.
You get the Thraxian, you got Kern Ray. Kern Ray, I like it's been growing on me so much that I think Kern Ray might be my favorite from this wave, even though I was most excited for those new spacesuit
Suits.
bodies. But
Yeah.
Kern Ray is just
Amazing.
I actually like the
Exceptional.
Thraxians from this, man. I think I don't know. There's something very John Carter Warlord of Mars about them, and I just
Yeah.
really love them. They're like really just classic, nature aliens.
right.
I don't know. I love them. I really love them. But yeah, the suit bodies are amazing. A lot better. Again, I'm dealing with prototypes, and when I get them, I'm like, I know
Yeah.
this is going to be good, but right now, I don't know how this is going to work. But then you get them, and you're like, damn, this is a cool figure. It's really cool. So there you go. Oh yeah,
It's awesome.
it's great. Yeah, great figures. Got the legacies. What came next here?
Now we're getting into
Legacy
Legions Con time, right?
stuff, and yeah, here we go. We
Oh,
got the
yeah,
second
yeah,
review
these
of
guys,
Legions
yeah.
Con.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did I skip the zombies?
I don't know if you skipped them yet.
Oh
but
no, I think they revealed these first though. Scaphoid
Yeah,
and
I think that's right.
yeah, Valgard. And we've seen a lot of these, so we don't have to like dwell a lot on these, but they are fantastic figures, especially Scaphoid. I mean, I've got an army of Scaphoid figures, including if you were at Legions Con, you might have picked up an Odious Scaphoid head. So
Oh yeah. That's cool.
but I'm loving that. And I haven't even really played with Valgar yet. I just pulled him
Me
out.
either.
I haven't really.
I
done
haven't
anything
opened my
with him,
Valgard yet.
but I'm seeing a lot of people loving the night build, so that's cool. That's definitely cool. And now we are into Legions Con area, but just before that, we got. All right, there we go. Oh no, that's not them. There we go.
There they are.
There they are.
There we go. Steph and Dave,
Dave
Orkin.
and Steph,
Our graveyard zombies, man. These were way out there, man.
Yeah,
when I
total
opened
surprise.
these up, I was like, because I'm trying to think back of when I think I opened these and was told what they were going to be, but not what they had with them. Sometimes I get preliminary pictures. I don't think I got preliminary.
So they were
pictures,
like,
I'm not
zombies
sure.
are coming your way, and you just
Yeah.
had a picture of what mythic
And I just
zombies
pictured
are.
the bodies of the Red Death,
Red Death.
with
yeah.
the heads that they've created for the the mythic versions,
which is what we
but
get
soft good
underneath,
clothes.
underneath these clothes.
I had
we
no
got
idea
both.
they were going to do modern soft good clothes on these things, man. That was
Yeah, that came out of
wild.
nowhere.
Yeah,
I love it.
Very,
Love the
very cool.
direction. Love the
Absolutely.
just the vibe of this, where this could potentially go. It's so
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah, and I like that it's like, this is a way to do something like this. Is it's like you could work these in, you take the clothes off, you replace it with some parts or something. You could totally work these into mythics. They could
Sure,
be
easy.
zombie, medieval, army figures or whatever. But it's also test the waters for something different, which is what they're doing with these skeletons and zombies and stuff. And I'd love to see more from this, honestly. I don't think it's its own line, but I honestly think that, like, Kirby's got the rat count. Kirby, you should do like a. It's too bad you can't swap the heads or something on the rats. That'd be kind of cool, or the tails. But yeah, just to, I think these are great, man. I love this.
Yeah, even
wanna
swap
see
with
more
some
stuff like
cosmic,
this.
man.
Yeah.
Zombies in space.
Yeah, and this seems to be a thing that they'll be doing every year, something along these lines within the graveyard series, as I guess what they're calling it. So, very, very cool. Love them. And along with that, another testing the waters type of thing. Blind boxes. You know, I mean, they did the sort of in stock sale of a bunch of warehouse finds. and you got kind of a random figure along with, I think, what you bought one and then you got a random figure with it, or you bought two. How did that work?
You bought a box and it came with
Case.
one figure from the reissues and one
Correct.
figure
Oh, that's
from the
right.
kind of like
Random.
peg warmers.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, I guess I know some people were on board with, some people were not on board with. I thought it was a fun way to do things. I think this is fun, and if you needed the black one, which was the chase figure, you could buy a case of them and, easily probably sell them or use them for something else. But I thought it was fun. Again,
Me too.
they're testing things. If it
Yeah.
works, it works. If it doesn't
And-
work, it doesn't
Like
work.
the other side of it, it's like you don't have to like this isn't
Right.
a Mythic Legions thing.
It's
not
not.
some brand new body. This is a figure
Right.
they've done in a bunch of colors now. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just a couple other colors of this. Like so you're not if you don't like blind boxes, you're not really missing out on much here.
Mhm.
And if you want a specific one, there's going to be plenty of people like me who bought the 12 pack
Yeah,
and is
I
going to
did
have
too.
extras because I don't need 12 skeletons, I
Mhm.
wanted the black one. So I'll probably keep two of each in the black and sell the other ones.
Right. Yes, Graveyard is its own line. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's fun, man. This is fun. And like Bill just said, I'm not going to repeat him, but like, there was consternation, but like for completists, it's not Mythic Legions. If you're a Mythic Legions completist, I mean, if you're a 4 Horsemen completist, you got a lot more problems because there's a lot of stuff out there that,
Yeah, good luck with
It's
that.
going to be hard
Right.
to get.
A lot harder to
fast.
get than that black skeleton.
Exactly.
But the black
and-
skeleton will be kind of hard to get because it's
Mm-hmm.
among 12, it's one among 12. So
Mm-hmm.
it will be a little tricky, but not, not crazy.
Then they announced the swappable hair on the zombie, which was cool. They had a different clothing set for the zombies, which is a new thing. Clothing sets. Yes, please.
Right.
Right. Clothing
Yes,
sets,
please.
yeah.
More clothing
Right.
sets.
Yeah.
Soft good sets would be amazing for Mythic Legions or whatever. Love that. Someone else stuff here. We got the zombies, Jersey Devil, and then Legions Con, man. There's a little teaser for the book if anybody hasn't seen it. Again, if you were an intern, you kind of saw. Look it up. I mean, this thing's like an inch and a half, man. it's thick. It's a thick book, and there's great stuff in here. Not just the pictures, like stuff like this, behind the scenes stories.
Can't
That
wait
was
for it.
my first G-Con right there. I was there. I think I'm in one of these pictures somewhere. Oh, there I am, right there.
Cool.
Yep, very, very cool. What else? Anything else here that we had this year before
Cancellation
Legions
of the game.
Oh,
Yeah, a little
just
bit of
saw
a
someone
bummer,
already got a
but
check. You got
They
that.
sent personal checks, like handwritten personal checks.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Yep, $24.99, I believe
Yep.
that it was.
So people are getting their money. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of a bummer, a miss, but you live and learn, right? Like this,
Yeah.
the thing with the RPG is they're doing it in-house. Cameron is in charge of that. Len is helping to put that together from a marketing perspective and organization perspective. All in-house artwork, everything, writing. So that's not going to happen. And that is happening. And I
Yeah.
know that they're aiming to have that happen and in people's hands, not far after the Kickstarter, not too far after the Kickstarter. So this was a miss. It's a shame. If you downloaded it, it looked like it had some potential. It just, I think the company, they went with kind of an upstart, which that's what they are. I mean, I think they kind of went with their instincts on these guys. They were great guys. Loved the team.
Great guys.
I think they just bit off more than they could chew. It
I was
a little
talking
over
to
their-
some
Yeah.
people who are employed in the gaming industry, and they said this is very
Pretty
common.
common.
This happens all the time.
Yeah, I can see that. I know
It's
it
a huge
happens with other
undertaking.
like giant gaming companies like EA and things like that. They'll work for 2 years on something and then just it's canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, this is a different story because there was a Kickstarter and they took money up front and things like that. But
And like that's a risk of like I think people need to be aware when they're backing
Yeah.
a Kickstarter. Like that is a risk.
Yeah.
You know, like in this situation, I feel like it probably felt like less of a risk because of the track record of the Horsemen, but it just is it is a risk that you know that is in place.
And
Oh,
again,
we got some great
believe me,
figures.
yeah, great figures coming. I mean that Attila 2-pack, Gorgo and Attila was an incredible
Amazing.
2-pack. And honestly, and I have a bunch of them if you're interested. The elf Legion
Elves,
builders, the
the
orc
orcs.
Legion builders,
Yeah, they're great.
really good. man.
Everything
Really
from
Loaded.
that was
They're loaded.
was great.
Yes. And I know a lot of people went into it with just those in mind, weren't interested in the game, whatever. I was interested in the game. I was really hoping the game would happen. But again, lesson learned. Probably not going to happen that way unless they go with a company with a track record. Again, I'm looking over at the side here to the Sideshow statues. Sideshow has a proven track record. It's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're ordering that. That's in the pipeline. It's happening. You know what I mean? It's not even a matter of like if we get enough orders, things like that. So, you know, I think it's a lesson learned on their part. And this Kickstarter coming up for the RPG, do not be concerned about that because this is all in-house again. It's happening. It's not electronic gaming. Gaming is complex, difficult, and you know, I just don't think it was something that they had enough experience at to realize that. So
Right.
Legions Con had the drops. We've talked about that.
I will say this was
basically-
something I wanted
Yep.
to mention.
Mhm.
I would rather not have the Figura drop at Legions Con again.
Okay.
like because it pulled me completely out of that, and I think it pulled everybody almost completely out of the experience of a Figura drop. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I
Yeah.
guess it made sense for this one because we've already had the big reveal of Egyptians, and you know, like I guess for something like that, it made sense.
Yeah.
But I would hope they would never do it for a Figura drop of something completely brand new. You know, because it was one of those things where like you kind of enjoy that tradition of the reveal, you know, the teaser, the reveal, like the streams in the next day.
Mhm.
None of that. It was a very unceremonious.
Yeah, almost got
Figura.
lost. I mean, they
and-
even. Yeah, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, and just like nobody was really talking about it. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't a. Yeah, it just was like I guess it was just a different thing. But of all the ones to do it with, this was probably the one because it's they've done the Egyptian thing. So
Yeah.
And not to say that they're not going to continue the Egyptian thing. I'm sure they will, and I'm sure it'll be more of a
Right.
ceremonial, you know, release. I'm sure down the line. But I think
Yeah.
it maybe have been like part of the fun of that is again we harkening back to what we were talking about before with the we haven't actually gotten to that, but that was our actually we haven't talked about. We should probably talk a little bit about the Mouse King. But you know, leading up to that, it's like, well, everybody's going to be the Ghost Christmas present. We all know it's going to be the Ghost. Well, no, it's not. Like they said, expect the unexpected with Figura Obscura now.
Yeah.
And while I get what you're saying, I do think that maybe trying to make that sort of a surprise and not like I mean, granted, you're not going to know what god it was. You guessed. What was your guess? You
Horus.
guessed something.
I
You were close.
I was guessing Horus,
Right.
who is the other is like the eagle god or whatever.
Which is probably going to be coming down. the
yeah,
line.
they'll do. Yeah,
Very, you know, big Egyptian god. So, but I think maybe, you know, making it a little less regular is what they're trying to do with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like make it break it up a little bit, just so that
keep
people
your
are a
toes
little
a
off
little.
their
Which makes me
guard,
a little
on their
nervous.
toes.
as the guy who does these, like
No, I like
reviews.
that because I like when you get a box and you don't know what the hell it is. I like when you like go, oh, it's
Yeah,
definitely
no,
the Ghost of
yeah,
Christmas
like
present.
not being
Oh
able-
my God, it's the Mouse King. Okay.
But it's nice being able to be like, okay, the Christmas one's done. I can kind of like relax a little bit as I wait for the one that's maybe going to come in May.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I get a little break from that.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I can anticipate it and plan ahead. But now it's like, I don't know.
Who
Like,
knows?
is he gonna email me tomorrow and be like,
Right.
dude, there's another one coming tomorrow? Like, I don't know.
Well, I got to say, again, I'm, you know, I'm not really a studio employee person. I'm a studio employee person adjacent, but even in that capacity,
Are you saying you're mythic adjacent, Trevor?
I am mythic adjacent. I would like to say, I think there was a lot this year at Legions Con, and
Yeah.
Yes.
I
That's
love
the other
them
thing.
all, but I'm almost like, one drop, surprise drop is enough in the store for me. You know what I mean? Because I even didn't, being a vendor, I mean, I know I could have gotten them later. I could have gotten them, and yes, I can get them probably when I want them. But I only got like 2 koi figures. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have a chance to get back there. And the Toth I got was the one they sent me. So like I didn't even get to the store. To
I
get
think
that,
a lot
so-
of people kind of missed out on Thoth because
right,
it was like the bottom
wasn't
of the
on
totem
the
pole
table.
on all these things.
right.
And,
Well-
and just like I think they were just one thing is you can get it later and all this stuff, and there's just like not a lot. I don't see many people with them available because I don't think a lot of people grabbed extras, and it just was like a under the radar
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. They
Funny
even said
story.
people walked right by them. Didn't even notice that they're out.
Funny story. Friday night, you could see it. Friday night, it was so they had the doors to the shop open,
Oh,
and there was a shelf with figuras with the Egyptians, and Thoth was right there on the shelf. You could see it, and I was like, guys, I was like quietly like telling them, dude, you should shut that door. Like you can see Thoth right there. And nope, it didn't matter. Nobody
I would
even
say-
picked up on it at all.
Yeah,
which is
even when it was
surprising because I
open,
was going to
people walked
say
right by
like I think you might look at that at quick glance and just think, oh, that's Anubis or Bastet. That's like up
Right,
there.
you
But
just- yeah.
knowing this community, they don't miss a damn thing, man.
I
You
know.
what I mean? Like everything. What's going on with that wrist peg there?
Yeah.
What's that?
But
so like I'm
Everybody was
shocked that
looking at
nobody
the
picked that up.
cases. They weren't
Yeah.
looking in there. They were assuming, oh, they wouldn't reveal anything. They wouldn't. They'll hold
Correct.
it back. But they were all looking at the cases.
Cloud Song
And then
Friday.
running to the drop
Cloud
table.
Song Friday. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so I mean, in that vein, if we want to kind of wrap this up in 15, 20 minutes here, because we're going long, but hey, we're going long. We're having a good time.
Yeah, it's
What do we think? What do we think next year? Let's talk Figura, because it's hard to predict anything else in terms of waves. You never know. I mean, will they continue? Obviously, they're going to continue on the offshore stuff with Mythics, Cosmic. We assume there's another Ox Crew wrap-up story,
Yeah.
I think so.
right?
Yeah. They didn't
There
ever
has
complete
to be.
Yeah,
That
like,
story
'cause
needs
it's
to
we
kinda
never
left
got
hanging. Yeah,
the navigator figure or whatever.
Yeah, the
we
last
got another
character.
figure. We got to kind of wrap up where they're going to go, and hopefully that will take us into another storyline or kind of tie in maybe with the first, storyline. I'm kind of hoping. So I think that might happen. But I mean, in terms of we're talking about Figura. Do we get another Egyptian god, or do they pull a ghost?
I think so,
of Christmas
because they
and we
had-
just kind of skip a year or something. I don't know.
It was the side of the box teased Sekhmet, I believe. I am not an Egyptian god like expert, and I
Yeah.
totally thought it was
Same.
Bastet on the side of the box, but Nate kind of like tipped me off and was like, no, that's not. That's actually, and so Sekhmet. Because that's teased, I kind of feel like, and that art is done. Like I feel like maybe we're gonna get that this year.
I really want Sobek. And
Is that
Is that the
Campaign leader?
alligator one?
alligator head, and I'm
croc or whatever?
campaigning for that to be like brute scale. I don't want them all to be the same scale.
Right.
But I again don't know anything. Not telling you any secrets out of school here, but that's what I want. I want some differently shaped.
By the way, I want to just mention why I pronounce it Thoth. Why I settled on Thoth. It's because I watched a video of a very knowledgeable scholar, and he was pronouncing it Thoth. So I'm like, okay,
All right.
Thoth is fine, because
Yeah.
if this dude knows as much as he knows and he's pronouncing it Thoth, then I'm going to go with that. But I'm pretty sure there are multiple pronunciations that are accepted.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
who
for
knows?
sure.
Maybe I'm an idiot.
I'm gonna call him Bob then.
Jimmy the God. But I'm wondering like
Both.
because we
Both.
got Toth, whatever.
Tot.
Tot.
The only one nobody's using is Tot.
Or
It's
Tote.
Thoth, Toth. No, I've heard somebody say Tote. And I've
Tote,
heard
yeah.
Toth, and I've heard Thoth and Thoth.
Yes.
And, like, I've heard them all except
I
for
will call
Tot.
him George, and I will love him and hug him and squeeze him.
God.
But yeah, I'm again no knowledge. I'm thinking we might see something different, but I don't know. I mean, people are talking about
based
like
on
they
what
want to
they've
see
done.
Roman gods. They want to see, the
Celtic.
Norse gods.
Yeah,
Celtic
it's
gods,
possible
Norse
that they,
gods,
you know, that we don't get another Egyptian god.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gotten
I think
three
we'll get
in
more
2
of
years.
them. I think we'll get more
No,
of them, but I
I'm
don't know
saying
if
in
we'll get one next year.
2026.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying in
yeah.
26. Yeah.
Right.
You know, we got 3 in 2 years, so
Mhm.
you know we're on pace to skip a year, right?
What do you
Yeah,
do? You think they'll
right.
do you think they'll up the drops? I mean, I think 1 a quarter is about in terms of production because these things are usually ready to go, right? Usually.
Whew, this last
So-
one was tight for me.
Yeah. Oh,
Was
I
it
know.
tight for you, Trevor, too?
Join
or-
the club.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
yeah. They're always tight for you, right?
That's interesting. Like I don't think it was as tight for me as it was for
I think
you.
he said he
I
sent
might
you
have
a pre-production
I think I might have
one.
gotten like a pre-production one.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think that's what he told me.
Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I could 1 a quarter might be
I
as
think-
much as
I
they
think
can
4
handle
a
from a
year is good.
production standpoint. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot. And did we get 4 or 5? We got 4 last year, right?
4.
Yeah.
This year we got 4.
Bill would know. Yeah. Okay.
I think
And
that's
it's
a
always.
good-
I
that's a
mean,
good
I would.
number.
I would
3
think
or
if
4.
anything, they'd mix up like the Halloween one this year, maybe, and not do that. That's very popular, though.
Which they
Yeah.
kind of did this year because
Yeah.
it was early. It was August
Yeah.
when this one dropped, right? Like
Right.
they
It was
kind
a
of
monster, but it wasn't necessarily a Halloween monster.
because they had the zombies
Right.
Right.
ready
Which,
to go.
which, if the graveyard thing is a thing, that may take over for whatever figure
Halloween
Obscura
time.
comes
Yeah,
out around Halloween.
That's
time.
true.
Even though you're not getting them in hand, which kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
I th-
But
I think what it does is it unshackles Eric from kind of feeling like he has to
Yeah.
hit, you know, like release a Halloween one or release a whatever, you know. And then like, oh, we got to make sure the spring one hits at the same time or, you know, like they could just have it hit when it hits kind of thing.
Mhm. And I love what he was saying about, and maybe this is our segue to get into Mouse King, that
oh yeah.
when he saw that and the potential with the 7 heads, what that could be, he just was like, I was just so inspired that I couldn't not do it now. Like
Right.
I'd love that that's kind of his mentality, that he's so excited about something like that.
Yep.
So I think that could apply to anything.
Figura, and I think the people who are upset that it wasn't a continuation of the Christmas Carol, like the understanding of like they're not necessarily trying to please the fans with these. Like it's not like the goal isn't like to make the thing the fans want. It's like they have this passion project. It's like a passion project kind of thing
That's it.
Yeah.
that
That's
they
right.
want to
Yep.
do.
Yep.
And if
love
they're
that.
not ready yet to do the Ghost of
Yep.
Christmas Present, like maybe there's a body that they're developing down the road that's totally something that's going to be perfect for that. Like,
Yep.
who knows, right? Like, so if they're focused
Yep.
on this other thing that they're passionate about, like, do that first. Sure.
Exactly.
That's what I mean. We were saying that. I think were we saying that, or maybe I was saying that on the drop show that it may be the reason that they did the Mouse King too. There may be reasons that they wanted those body parts for something else coming down the line. You don't know. You know what I mean? They're kind of specific, but you never know. Painted up a different way, that could be something completely different. I mean, it is the body of the Windaji, right? So,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
they have that. You know what I mean? So they're using that.
Well, they were developing it in together.
Pretty close.
Right.
So it
They
was,
they
yeah.
said they were like they were working on that
Mutually,
on
right? Yeah,
Mouse
exactly.
King and Windaji kind of together.
Yep. And you don't even know, like, I mean, sometimes this stuff may work where it's like, hey, we can produce all these things at the same time, split up the lots and paint one color and paint one another color, and it's going to save you, a little money on production. You know what I mean? So that you can keeping these prices where they are, I think is amazing. I mean, I know, everything's going up and people look at things whatever, but I mean, these guys have done a really good job of keeping these prices the same. So that may have just been a factor of production. You know what I mean? That it might have been easier to do it that way. No one wants to complete well, no, there are people who want to complete the Christmas Carol more than I do, but I really want them completed. I really want them.
I know, and I know.
I'm happy, man.
It'll
I'm excited to get like new stuff and like.
Me too.
I like to be surprised. Like it's
Same.
again, when people say like it's like how do you keep this surprise? Well, I'm still surprised. I still sometimes open the box, or if Jeremy Hemps to send me a picture beforehand, I still see the picture and I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's still a surprise.
Right, you're still seeing it for a first time. Yeah.
But on the outside, looking at other lines and things like that, I like to be surprised. So I'm cool with that, man. That's I think I'm down with that for sure. What else? What else do we think? Next year, we got.
Like I said,
what else do you guys want to like throw out there?
I think the 2026 touring figure will be something on the full 3.0 body. That's my prediction. Maybe it's the orc that I described. Maybe it's something else. I don't know, but like something on that full on 3.0 body. That's my prediction.
Yep.
I can see that. It's a good call.
Yeah, we're gonna start getting those in hand. With
No.
the what?
They're not going to be with the Rising Suns.
No, but you're gonna start getting double joints in hand, is what I'm saying with the Rising Suns.
No, not with Rising Suns.
Isn't
It's Reign of the Beasts.
Reign of the Beast.
Oh yeah, you're right. You don't know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's Reign of the Beast.
So that's another year.
Yeah. Well, yeah, mid-year.
Maybe less.
Yeah. At some point, we're going to start getting some of the double joint stuff, and we'll see. We'll see how.
Well,
people think.
we got it now with the Mouse King, and it's pretty fantastic. And I was
Curtis, what are you
very
doing?
worried popping the arms off. Like I was like, oh god, here we go. I'm gonna do this, and let's see if this is working. And it worked perfectly. Like little heat, arm came right off. It felt just like popping off a regular arm, even though it has that what do you call it? Butterfly joint. Like still the arm was exactly the same. It popped right off.
Right. Yeah, but speaking of Rising Suns, we are going to get those figures in hand pretty damn soon.
Can't
really
wait.
Can't wait for that. Can't wait for
Yeah,
that line.
I mean,
It's gonna be
to be honest,
incredible.
like we were talking right before we came on, I haven't even hardly, other than knowing what's coming this year, I haven't speculated at all. So I'm just still reveling in
this
what we got
figure
this
right
year.
here.
Can't wait for her.
Can't wait for this figure.
This is what a lot of people are predicting as a potential touring figure this year.
Female,
A
barbarian. Yeah.
builder, legendary female.
Yep.
Yeah, look at Curtis just. Oh, can I get it? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I know other people said, I mean, we're kind of getting it with Delphina, just a straight up female knight. What's arm or
yeah, a new
Valiant, female Valiant.
Valiant
2.0,
yeah,
Valiant body. Yeah, absolutely. That's exciting to me for next year. Like I want to see more of that stuff. Again, I'm not I don't know if I actually had anything to do with this, but I did request the neck bit. But I love those. I love that neck joint, and I love that ball joint on the neck. The swivel, not swivel.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Hinge ball joint.
Another great like.
It makes such a difference.
Minor, but it's a massive. Yeah,
it makes such a difference. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm excited to see more movement in the female bodies, some updates in the female bodies, and really super excited.
This wave's going to be freaking amazing. I mean, Bodvar, come on.
And shout out to Brad. I think Brodor is going to be an incredible figure too. Much like what's his name from Einsamal. I think this is going to be a really cool figure.
Classic Viking badass. Yeah.
Vikings are going to be freaking cool to have. There's just not enough of them right now. We got barbarians, but not really like Viking-looking barbarians. So
Yeah.
I'm psyched for that for sure.
Someone
What
in
else?
the chat, somebody in the chat was asking the question: are the elbow caps glued of the double jointed elbows? Are they glued on like the kneecaps are for the Jersey Devil? I want to say yes. It's hard to tell. I want to say yes, but you will know for certain when Curtis does his
Exploded view.
review. So just kind of stay tuned for that. But I want to say yes. It looks like they are a separate glued on piece, like many of the elbows are with almost all the Mythic Legions figures.
Mm-hmm.
They almost all have an elbow piece glued on.
Yeah, Dispatar is really cool
But
too.
this
Yeah,
figure's
Cloud said
just insane.
she played
Why
with
did I turn
this.
that off?
I don't know. There you go.
Yeah.
Night time bell.
Yeah.
The lights are automatically going off like mine do at like 12:30. It will be exploded. There you go. All right, what else? I mean, it's out there, and it's a ways off. Like where? Okay, like here's one thing. When do you think? Just, I mean, it's a guess. It's a complete and utter guess. There is no logic to this, but do you think we'll get Beathir
By
mid-year,
year's end,
late year, 3rd
I'm
quarter?
going to guess late,
Think third
Yeah.
quarter, 4th quarter. Yeah.
4th quarter.
Or even early 27.
Oh yeah, you think it'll push?
I know people won't like that, but you
Yeah.
know, I could see it. I could see it
Yeah.
anywhere from summer 26 to, early 27. But yeah,
My only thing with that is that they had been doing pre-production, right?
Right.
And they had a lot of stuff, but there is still a lot of stuff to work out. I've
Yeah.
talked to him about a couple things. I was talking to Eric about this at Legions Con, about some of the stuff that they're going back and forth with. Not major stuff, just
just the
things
day to
that they want
day
to
having
really
to work through.
sits
Yeah,
the nitpicky stuff. They they really want this to the wings. To, they don't want any issues with the wings being in position. That you want them to stay in and things like that. So they're really putting a lot of effort and detail into this. But it was, there was a production
yeah.
piece beforehand. So, but the painting, my God, I don't even know. I mean, I know how some of this stuff is done with templates and things like that, but good Lord, the detail in the paint to match that, and they will. It's just insane. So yeah,
Right.
I'm
But
guessing
thankfully,
third
like, if you think
quarter.
about-
I'm guessing
if you-
third quarter this year. That's my guess.
If you think about like a wave
Be awesome.
and the number,
Mm-hmm.
the scaling, like this is the individual unit is a massive thing, but there's not a lot of them. So like once it's like at the production phase, it's probably takes no longer than a typical wave to actually like produce. It's probably mostly about the tooling and the engineering, and dialing in the paint process. But then once everything's dialed in, like, and it's in production, it probably doesn't take really any longer than a regular wave. Because
Yes.
with a regular wave, you're talking thousands of each character times 10 characters. You're talking the actual production of it is
Yeah.
much different.
And they have a couple of, I know that they, at least, I'm not telling tales out of school here, I don't think either, but we know that they have a couple, they've said they have a couple of factories doing different things.
like
the
they
larger
have
figures.
one factory doing the ogre scale or something. Yeah.
So who knows who's doing that? The only thing I would think of is if you can't hold up production on something else because of the dragon, that may push that or something. But I really think, based on my, just intuitively, just think my discussions with Jeremy and stuff, that they really had this planned out for a long time. We're trying to get ahead of the game so that it wouldn't be like a 2-year wait for this thing.
Hopefully.
1 year might be pushing it, but I still think it's going to come in 2026 at some point. Kind of suck for picking it up directly if it was like in November, but hey, I would do it, whatever. Or maybe convenient because we'll all be at Legions Con. Maybe we can just go from Legions Con to pick up our dragons. So
There you go. Yeah, that'd be
Or maybe we can pick up our dragons at Legions Con. We'll see. Probably not.
Omar wants me to do another preview video where I predict the kind of like the layout of the year.
Yeah, that was great.
I tend to do more of those content type videos after the new year, and that tends to be a good time of year for videos for me. So look for that around then.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, those are always super well done, Bill.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, we're coming up on 2.5 hours here, so I think we should probably wrap this up. I could just keep going with you guys.
Yeah. Well, if we do the 22nd,
Monday.
we can talk more about Mouse King then.
Yeah,
or
maybe
whatever.
we'll get some guests on or something. I'm like, yeah, we'll wait till some people get in Mouse King in hand and stuff like that to talk about that. We also got Grim, the Executioner, announced for ZoloCon,
Badass.
which is another Zolo world figure. Really cool figure. I mean, I've liked all those figures. Like, I have no connection to those whatsoever. Like the original, they're very Masters of the Universe things, which I wasn't into. But damn, I like every one of those things. It's just I like the fact that they're their own things. They don't fit really in with me. Although Grim could be just a really good general executioner in the Mythic world.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
For sure.
It's a really cool figure and great parts. I mean, again, we got a lot of those boot parts and stuff with the armory this year. But
hey. I did wonder, like going back to the start of our show, that we'd be getting more in line with.
Yes, the open boom boom.
I like to call him the Sexecutioner.
Okay.
The Endocution. No. Let's do something else there. That's good. Yeah, we're going back and forth as to what that means. I know Curtis was really trying to push for that on Shooting Shelf last night, but maybe I said maybe that's where he intakes the souls of the people he executes. Or something like that. I don't know. Just kind of.
Yes. Nice.
Choose your own adventure, right? Whatever. What was last year's Zolo figure supposed to be? Motu Scare? No. This is a whole Zolo world.
Is it Remco? I forget the name of the old knockoff He-Man figures.
I guess they were Remco, yeah, something like that. Yeah, they were not. It was like a knockoff He-Man line.
Yeah.
Basically He-Man bodies. You can look it up. You can look up Grim the Executioner. He looks
and look
like
up Zolo. They have like their own characters and stuff. Like it's their own thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he bought that. I think he must have bought.
I think he owns that license or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or maybe created it or something.
Yeah, it was Remco, says Omar. Yeah, absolutely. Warrior Beasts, right? Yep. But that's cool. He looks really cool. I like him, digging him. And he's got a rat. So how many rats is that, Kirby? Is that 5 rats, including Grim, or is that 4 rats plus Grim? Let's see. 1, 2. That might be 4 or 5. That might be 5. The 5th rat. Anyway, all right. So I'm going to try and put up the poll for the top 5. Gonna have to think it out a little bit. I've been thinking about it, but I might break it up a little bit more than we usually do. Not to make too big a deal out of it. And then the early part of the year, we'll have some guests on and stuff and go over our top 5s, your top 5s. But other than that, we should be back in a couple of weeks. Maybe we'll have a guest.
Or 2. Or 3. Who knows?
Or 3. We'll see. This was fun, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for everybody showing up. Yeah. Congratulations to Steph and XX Queen. Maybe never mind. Never mind. But hit XX Queen. Hit up Curtis because he'll be sending those out, or me. And Steph, I will send that to you. I think I probably have your address at this point. But hit me up anyway. And anything else, guys? Bill, you got a show this week?
I will probably. I think I'll probably go live. I believe this is my week. So I will probably go live. I don't have anything specific planned. The specifics I do have planned are, December 16th, whatever that Tuesday is. I think it's the 16th. I'm going to have Jesse DeStasio on Toy Pizza, and he's going to reveal and talk about some stuff. And then the day before Christmas Eve, the 23rd, Chris, Larry, and I are finally going to do an episode together, and we're going to do our yearly Christmas catalog and gift exchange and all that stuff that we do every year.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
fun.
the very special Dork Lair 4 or 5. I forget which year we're on.
That's awesome.
A very special Dark Lair. Yeah,
exactly.
We didn't get to talk about this. We did want to talk about this, but if you go onto Instagram, if you saw, because we're in the Cabal. Actually, everybody's in the Cabal. I don't know if everybody's seen. I don't know if everybody's posted in the Cabal though for this. Have they, Nate? Do you know if Alberto did? I think Alberto did.
Sure. I don't think TJ probably did. I don't
think TJ did, and I'm not sure. Maybe Sean did.
I think Sean did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of us doing kind of a rolling narrative of a story, and if you want to follow that, I posted some of the links, and not to promote my shop, but like I put some posted in the comments everybody else's links to that story, so you can kind of read them in order: part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and now it's Jordan Bearded Toy Man's turn to pick up the mantle and tell that story. It's been fun, man.
It's been really super fun.
It's so happy to have shot some personal stuff, and it kind of like spurred me on to do it. So I'm really hoping we continue this. So I want to continue the story like round.
Just keep going. You know? I would love it. Yeah, it just came up that we're just sitting around at Legions Con, so it'd be super fun to do. But let me ask you this before we wrap up, because we had talked when I knew I was up next, who I wanted to pass it along to, and we said, well, we'd find out how your schedule was and everything, because you said, well, let me know because I've got an idea already.
Yeah.
Were you planning on shooting what you shot? Or did it pivot because of what I shot first?
I did pivot because of what you shot. Okay. Yeah, the Templars were not what I was thinking. And
because I wondered again if we happen to be on the same wavelength, and it was like you had a Templar thing in mind, okay.
I'll share with you, and I might share with the group, like my original shot for this thing. It was completely different.
Oh wow!
I may actually show it online just for teaching purposes, maybe on Maz's show or something like that, because
so you did do a shot before?
No, not beforehand. After, like, this was my second setup, so I got that new dio that was like the land dio with the grass, and I set up this whole, I had this whole, I mean, it's funny because somebody said this would look like a Renaissance painting. That's what I was going for in the first one. I didn't think this one had that feel.
Oh, wow.
It was like sun coming through, cracking through the clouds, and it just didn't work, man. It was a massive setup with horses and levels, and it was painful to have to break that down and not get
something out of it. Isn't that the worst?
Listen, this is what I was just talking. I was on a show with a bunch of toy photographers recently, and I'm like, sometimes shit doesn't work, man.
Yeah.
And you just gotta I know it could, but it's not, and I'm not getting it. So let's try something else.
Move on.
And you got to give it up. So anyway,
interesting.
Yeah. So follow that. That's cool. Go check out Bearded Toy Man for his follow up to my pick. And go check out Nate's new Christmas Mouse King pick. And go watch Bill on Thursday, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for we don't know what. We'll see. But look out for the poll on the Cabal for the top 5 because it's fun when people get involved. And
hopefully a week from today we are back on Legion's Quest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Legion's Quest. Go check out a Legion's Quest. We had a good episode the last one.
Yeah,
that was really fun. So that's on Off-World Podcast on YouTube. Yep. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a really good episode, actually. So go check that out. All right.
Cool.
Did Trevor? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I said. Exactly. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good week, and we will see you in a couple. Bye.
Cheers.